All right, we are here at a Come Hang Out with Me live Q&A Miller High Life edition. I don't know why it's Miller High Life edition when we don't have any Miller High Life, but maybe it's a little too early. Maybe we'll have one or something. Can it's never too early to drink a Miller High Life. You can have it whenever you want, whenever you please. Oh man, how is everybody doing today? How is everybody doing today? How is everybody doing? I don't know how everyone's doing. Oh, it's still going on. Forgot to shut off the song. Forgot to shut off the song. Forgot to shut it off. Jesus Christ, Christopher, what the fuck? Yeah, too early. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if it's too early to drink a fucking beer. Is it? Nope. Where's my big old beer? Your big old beer's up your asshole. I got ridiculously high last night from two 18 milligram THC gummies. Two 18 milligram THC gummies, dude. Last time I did an edible, I took 5 milligrams and I was high for like 4 hours. So yeah, that's a lot more than what I did. I would die. I would literally die. So that's how low my tolerance is. Hello, Maple Leaf. I'm smoking weed. I was so high. Yeah, you probably were, dude. You probably were. Do they make 40-ounce Miller High Lifes? I think they do. If I'm not mistaken, I think they do make them. Let me look it up really quick. Oh, it comes up when you don't even type the full thing in. Yeah, I've seen these ones before. They looked really. I want to. $2. You could buy it for $2 at Kroger. Oh my God, I'm about to go to Kroger right now. Well, I don't have a Kroger that's near me. The nearest one I think is in Sandusky, and I'm not going to go to Sandusky because that's a little far away. Actually, I don't know where the nearest Kroger is. Maybe that's not where the nearest one is at. Oh, you search up now. Now when I search up Kroger, Miller High Life comes after it. Let's see where the nearest one is at. You gotta type near me after it, you dumb fucking dumbass. Why aren't they? Okay, so Cincinnati, Toledo, Dayton, Bowling Green. So Bowling Green is the one I'm thinking of. I don't think is that Bowling Green? I mean, I thought that was just Sandusky. I'm not sure. I don't know, but I'm not going to Toledo. I hate Toledo. Toledo is one of the worst cities ever. I hate Toledo so much. Where's Kitty Cat? He just ate, so he might be a little bit tired right now. I gave him some beef ragu. Yeah. Um, are you feeling better now, Trip Keeper? I'm alive. That's as good as I can be, right? Hello. I drank a 6-pack and smoked some keef today. Oh, already? Or are you from like a different country? Or I love alcohol and heavy metal. Alcohol and heavy metal is a good combination. Yeah, they're always listening. I know, dude. When I went to Utah, or when I was planning to go to Utah, I didn't know if I wanted to keep my car at the airport hotel or get Ubered to the airport. And so before I even went onto Uber, I was talking about this with my mom on the phone. And when I opened up the Uber app, the first thing that came up was Uber to the airport or Uber to the hotel. And I was like, what the fuck? That I wasn't even I don't use the Uber app, so I never listened to it. I never. So okay. I don't know how they were listening to me on there. Like you say ask app not to track, but they're doing other shit that you're allowing them to. So that was kind of creepy. How they picked that up. Like seriously, like I don't even know how that was possible. Like even with AI, that's pretty crazy that they're doing that. Um, I smoke on some creamy cheese right now. Oh yeah, let's go creamy cheese. You have to get the 40-ounce. I know. I gotta try it. I drink in pumpkin spice latte like a basic girl. Yeah, you are a basic bitch, in a non-offensive way. That's just the stereotypes is what we call them. I'm not actually calling you a bitch. We're just saying basic bitch. That's hello bitch. Let me get my fucking Starbucks in the morning. I'm gonna spend $800 a month on it. People are crazy. I always reminds me of the Papa Meat video, where the guy he just animated it. Where the I love it. Papa Meat also used one of my videos in his videos for like a split second, and I thought that was pretty cool. He was talking about Datura. I forgot which video it was, but he was talking about it. Now you didn't. Um, Now it wasn't my voice or anything, but it was the old background that I used to use before the one that I've been using for this one. I've been using this one for a couple years now, I think. But before that, if you guys have been following me for a while now, you guys know though it was like the old paintbrush thing, not paintbrush, but it's like a painted thing with circles and shit. It would go everywhere. The light would follow it. Yeah, so use that. Thought that was pretty cool. Dude, I live near Sandusky. Where do you live? Do you live in like Huron, Vermilion? I love all those cities. I love Sandusky. I love Cedar Point and Kalahari. Now, Sandusky, there's a lot of bad neighborhoods in Sandusky. I would not want to live in the bad neighborhoods, but, live near Milan Road. I do love Milan Road. Milan Road is very nice. Yeah, hit the like thingy, please, you legends. If you guys are legends, you guys would hit the like button, right? You guys would hit it. I mean, there's no way you guys wouldn't hit it if you guys weren't legends, right? I have to show you guys a funny picture of me. Now you can't see my face on it, but it's just a funny photo. I'll do it once I get through these. The 40 ounce would go insane. Yeah, it would go insane. Tell baby Ozzy I said mew. Where is he at? Where's Oinky? Whenever I give Ozzy wet food, I always close my bedroom door in case he does throw up, because sometimes he does throw up after eating food, and it doesn't happen very often. Like it happens once a month, maybe not even that. Sometimes it happens in like 3 times a month and then 0 for like 2 months or something. So it's not really, there's no real good average, but it happens. That's all that matters. And I do not want him to throw up in my room or in my bed, because I do not want to, think about me sleeping there when he threw up on it. And it's disgusting. Wet food is already disgusting to me, and just having it being like inside having it be in his insides for a little period of time, undigested. I guess digested would be a little more gross, but undigested is still pretty fucking nasty. I almost threw up the one day after cleaning it up. I was very sensitive to the texture of it in the paper towel, and it was nasty. It was really nasty. I got a tea here. Very good. Earl Grey and chai tea mixed together. This is my second one. So I have 2 tea bags. So that's 4 tea bags today. My life is nothing but constant stress and health issues. I have 0 friends, 0 job, living in a moldy home. Go to a therapist. They just blabber their stupid ass mouth. It might be a stressful life here, but at least you're living, right? At least you're living. Because I have, it's not about how many friends you have. There's people that care about you no matter what. Even if you're, your mom or your dad. I don't have a dad, so I wouldn't know that feeling. But my mom, I consider my mom a friend. We just went to the Octoberfest in Berea, Ohio on the weekend. Oh my God. That's the photo I have to show you from where I was passed out. It's funny. I'm East Coast. I don't got shit to do today. Hell yeah. It's a Sunday before Labor Day. Shout out Labor Day. I swear sometimes they even get what I'm thinking about and give me ads on it. Yeah, that's the scary part. Like sometimes that happens. I took offense you are canceled. Oh no. No. Don't cancel me. We need more Datura videos at some point, at some point. A medium Starbucks. A grande. Is it a grande or a grand? I don't give a fuck. A medium Starbucks drink here in California is $6.50. That's outrageous, because want to know why? Because all these people were saying that minimum wage was not going to raise the fucking prices for anything, but look at what's happening. Are you kidding me? Like it's crazy. People are, I worked at fast food. That shit is not worth making that much money. Like, of course the cost of living is higher out there, so it's going to cost more anyway. But prices are going up like crazy. But when you have a minimum wage that's at least $15 an hour, that means you got to pay more your workers, and then I think it's like 20 something an hour now. It used to be when I first started at like 17 or 18, but now I'm up to 25.10 an hour, maybe more than that now, a little bit more, or maybe it's probably the same because I just checked it like a couple weeks ago. And that's some stressful work right there. That's worth the money that you're working for. But like, if you're working at a fast food place, if you're trying to find a livable wage, why would you work at a fast food place? Unless you're like a manager or something and you make a good amount of money, then that's fine. But like, if you're seriously trying to support your kids and you got no issues with getting jobs somewhere that's like a good strenuous job, then I don't know what to say, man. Like, you should be applying to other places. Like, there's so many other jobs out there that you can do that are just so much better for you. And then they're like, as much as I don't like the post office sometimes, I like it way better than working in fast food. Like, I don't know why people want to work in fast food. I mean, other than people who are, kids, people going to school a little bit and just trying to get a side job. That's who should be working in fast food, not like a 40-year-old person who's just like a fry cook. I just don't think that's right. Unless it's like a mom and pop store, that's fine. But like, something like a McDonald's, man, or a Taco Bell, you should be looking for another job. Now, some people do, they have restrictions where they can't work, and that makes sense. Okay, I'm not saying that. But like, people who can work, who complain about not having money, who are continuously working at a fast food place, like, I don't feel sorry for you because you're the one that needs to apply to another place. Like, apply to your Metro Parks, a Metro Parks that's in your area, dude. You could be like a groundskeeper. You know how much they pay now? They pay like $22 an hour, and it goes up to 30. At least in the Cleveland area, you can. I saw that. So if you're from that area and you're like, and you want to quit your job, that's not fun, or just like any, I don't know, the retail kind of is like the same kind of thing. But if you're like a manager or a president of the store, like, that's fine because you're making a good amount of money. Because when I worked at Wendy's, my manager, I had like four managers, but the one, he was like the older one. And he was making bank. I remember people were saying he was making bank, but once I got to the post office, I remember when I quit my job at Wendy's, the people at Wendy's were pissed at me. Like, dude, I'm sorry. I don't want to spend the rest of my life here at Wendy's. I just want to get a new job. I want to make money, make that good money. Cause I quit school after that point because I was getting a full-time job. So, yeah. Datura can be bought on Amazon. Can it really? I know you can buy it online. I mean, it's not like because people actually grow it. Datura seeds. Let's see here. Um. Oh shit. 24 seeds, 30 moonflower seeds. Yeah, you can. It's actually a very beautiful plant. I wonder what the reviews are. I wonder what if people said like, "Oh shit, I'm fucking tripping my ass off." Let's see here. Um, Absolutely gorgeous. Germination rate about 60%. However, you are actually getting what you ordered. I've ordered many seeds over the years that don't germinate or are not what they're advertised. We'll be ordering from Only again. They only gave them 4 out of 5 stars. They called it a showstopper. That sounded like a really great review, but they only gave it 4 out of 5. You would think that'd be 5 out of 5. Very expensive for a few seeds. Yeah, I guess so. Hasn't come up yet. All right. I might want to buy these actually. I want to, not these ones. I'll see if there's a better one out there. I want to grow it because Datura is like it's a big, beautiful plant. I love the way it looks, dude. I love it. How many are in here? I mean, $6. This one's $4.94. Uh, it doesn't. Oh, I don't even. Is that the same thing? Ipomia alba. I don't even think this is the same one. Got to look this up. I mean, is it deter? I never heard of that. I'm not pronouncing it right. Oh, tropical white morning glory. Oh, so morning glory is available online. But you can get that. You can get at your local Giant Eagle. I've seen Morning Glory there. I remember the first time I saw Morning Glory at the store, I started panicking. I was like, oh my god, dude, that shit gets you so fucked up. And I bought it. I remember I bought it. 30 Datura seeds, Moonflower Datura seeds, $7.99. Let's see. I have a place to grow it in my backyard, so let me see what else there are. Zucchini. Should we grow some zucchini, guys? Ooh, look at that one. That one. Oh, that's only a 2.5. Damn, that one's $9.79. I gotta find out a way where I can show you guys this. My browser. Oh, I probably could, but I gotta add it in. Oh, it doesn't really matter. I'm just talking over what it is. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should just look at it later. Um, but I am very interested in doing it. Blue sage, sage would be pretty cool to grow. No, but there's a datura plant. I saw it on the way to work and on the way back. I saw it. I wanted to pick it just to grab it, but like I think it went away. I don't know, but it grows there sometimes. It's really cool. It's in like a bush, so yeah, it grows naturally over there. All right, let's see here. I missed a lot of your chat, so I'm gonna go back up and read this. Uh, Yo, I just want to say, bro, I started watching you a little over a year ago. I love all your content. Me and the boys always religiously watch your videos. I hope you never stop posting. Yeah, me too. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. Appreciate that comment. Oh, you got 47 people in here on a Sunday at 12. Oh my God. Bro, where are you from? I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. That's where I'm at. Hello, Mr. Tails. Hello, Matthew. Uh, let's see here. Sorry, I'm not. I'm gonna have to reread some of these. It's not delayed. I'm just going back. I'm not gonna read every single one though. We need less new deterrent trips, to be honest. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I think I've done so many. Like, I haven't. Everyone wants them, but like, I've done so many already. I had two compilations for all my Datura videos that were like 7 hours long. So there's 7 hours of Datura content on my channel, for real. I would die for the Trip Keeper. Oh, I appreciate that, but don't die for me, please. Also, I'm sending an autograph I said on a piece of paper. I'm going to start getting merch pretty soon, guys. So when that comes out, because Vivek, he really made me want to get it because he just got his merch sold out there. So that makes me want to get it. And I might start sending autographs to people. Like I gotta get some images maybe that I can print out, like my profile picture, and I can sign them. Or I can get like pictures of Datura printed out or something and sign that. So yeah, if you guys are interested in getting autographs, let me know because I will set that up. But I'm sending a person a free one because they asked for it. But like, if everyone's interested in it, it's not gonna be free. We're gonna have to start charging because this is if I print out stuff, print out photos, that's gonna cost me money. So, but like a normal white paper, hey, I'll sign that for sure. But yeah, no, I'm getting this guy signature. I thought that was pretty funny that someone asked for my autograph. Like, dude, I didn't sign it with my name. I signed it Trip Keeper. So like, yeah, we doing this. We doing Trip Keeper signatures. It's $16 an hour minimum wage and $20 minimum for fast food. Is that in California? Because that's crazy. Need more opiate vids? Yeah, maybe. Have you ever considered getting into the adult film industry? I actually did cross my mind a couple times. I actually wanted to do it before anything, my YouTube started. But yeah, I didn't order a Yappuccino, bro. I'm trying to be a psychologist eventually, but for now, I'm a broke undergrad student. Yeah, keep on working on it. You'll be there. Guys, I actually did Datura in 7th grade because I thought Moonflower and Morning Glory were the same, but they weren't. Yeah, whatever the fuck it was called. Oops, I closed out of it, but it's like Moon something. I was just talking about it. You guys can go back and listen to that. My mom came home with Brugmansia plant a couple weeks ago. All right, cool. Imagine if Ozzy ate it. Oh, yeah, no. He'd be crazy. Trip Pookie gardening arc. Yeah, my mom loves to garden, so I guess it would run in the family. Morning Glory has LSA, but Moonflower I'm pretty sure is just Datura. Yeah, but I looked it up. I don't know what that one. It was like a weird. Let me see if I can look that shit up again. It poem. Yeah, Tropical White Morning Glory. That's what I saw on Amazon. Moonflower Moonvine. So yeah, this is different. So Moonflower could be Morning Glory as well. Um, Let me look up Moonflower. It's actually a very scary thing if people are planning to do Morning Glory. Just get the Heavenly Blues. Just don't even worry about getting Moonflower. Just get the Heavenly Blue Morning Glory. That's the LSA in them. Eat I don't know how many seeds. I remember I used to eat like 300 of them, and I would be um I wasn't tripping too hard, but I had to field trip. I actually loved the Morning Glory trips. I think Morning Glory is very. When I did it, it was a lot of fun. But Hawaiian Baby Wood Roast, on the other hand, had a terrible time twice. So, I mean, there's good parts to it, but it was mostly terrible. But Morning Glory, I always had a great time on it. I remember the first nausea I got from it. Oh my God, my stomach was hurting like crazy. Um, yeah, so I did like LSA. I didn't even see that question, but until now. But yeah, which country? United States. My tripping days are behind me. Yeah, no, I mine too mostly. Uh, the visuals were nice, but the stomach ache was horrible. Yeah, Tales from the Tip, the Trip Keeper, Trip Nation. Um, let's see here. Got to go back up and see. Oh wow. Okay. Would you do some dissociatives? What is your opinion on dissociatives? No, I don't really like. I don't like dissociatives at all. I think that's my least favorite kind of drug. Um, yeah, I had a terrible DXM trip, and it really fucked me up. So I'm never doing DXM ever again. But it was really bad. It was really bad. Have you done DXM lately? Yes, I did, and it really, it got me good. I thought I was gonna die. I was on the edge of dying. I saw death and the universe collide. 450 milligrams of it. I was on 450 milligrams. Cause I did. So before I would do like 210, and then I went up to 300 the first time I started doing DXM again. And then I did 240 or something, and I was fine in all of it. And then I took 240 before Alien Romulus. We saw Alien Romulus, and when the movie was starting, I was like kind of panicking a little bit, but I ended up being okay. I started relaxing, and then the next time was the last time I did 450. I don't know why I decided to do 450. I don't know what my thought process was for that, but I decided to do it, and I was. Oh my God, dude. I started tripping really hard. Uh, and I thought I was going to die. I thought like I started getting these head things where it would feel like my head was about to fucking pop, and it would happen like if I would have to focus on something else for it not to happen. But like as soon as I stopped focusing on something, that's why I got through like 2 seasons of The Sopranos because I'm on my fourth rewatch now. I got through 2 seasons of it, and yeah, everything was all hazy. And I started thinking of the last stream where I started thinking of serotonin syndrome and seizures and stuff. I started thinking I was gonna have one, and I felt like I came close to having one, because I was walking around trying to like not focus on it, and then I sat down, and I felt like my head was just about to I thought I was just about to fall to the ground and have a seizure. I don't know what the upcoming feeling for a seizure feels like, but I felt like I was having it or something. But like luckily it didn't happen. It came really close to it though. And then the whole night, dude, I was just fucking freaking out, trying to not die. The when I was watching my phone and my computer, it looked like it was a mile away trying to watch it. And I had it up close to my face to make me realize that like it's not that far away. It's just close, but it looked very far. And I started thinking of the simulation theory, and I started freaking out about that because like I started thinking like, oh my god, this is the end for me. This is seriously going to end my life. I am going to wake up in a room or something like the Matrix, and it's going to say game over on my field of vision. I'm going to see the words game over, and I'm going to wake up, and I'm going to all everything that I lived was just fabricated. It wasn't real. It was just a facade of what I was actually seeing. Like you were just not living life. You know, you were not, this life that you are living here is not real. This is just fake. And I thought that was what was going to happen. And I started freaking out about that. So I started like, just getting, I don't know. I just wanted to just escape that and just the thinking of death and everything. Like, and then I had my friend called me on the phone, and I tried to be as normal as I could, but I know I couldn't, and I was just trying to like ground myself. I didn't know if I was still real or not. And then we started talking about our friendship, and I couldn't, and we started asking each other like, what was the first, when did we first start hanging out? We both couldn't remember, but like, I was surprised I was able to remember things because I felt like I wasn't able to. I wasn't able to like remember who I was or what I was. I was seriously like, they call it dissociatives for a reason because I was dissociating heavily as fuck, dude. It was so bad. But what else happened on it? Yeah, so he called, and then he said, whatever happens, I'm glad that you've been my friend for this long, and we've been friends, And I started thinking that was like, yep, no, okay, my life is definitely going to end now because he said that. Like, it really freaked me out, and it really tripped me out when he said that. I was like, it was a big compliment to get. Like, if I was sober, I would be like, oh my God, that's so awesome to say that to me. But in my DXM state, I was freaking out from it. Like, I just could not. Oh my God, dude, it was so bad. But then we hung up, and I remember I couldn't walk really. Like, my whole body felt stiff, and my heart was beating like this, like really fast, mostly the whole night ever since I took it. And I was just looking to have a fun time to listen to some music, but it ended up just me panicking watching The Sopranos, season 2 up until season 3, I'd say. Yeah, and when I watch stuff on DXM, like it becomes like a different type of thing. Like I watched Halloween 4 on DXM, so that was another time I did it, and I was fine. I think that was when I did 300 milligrams. And it just felt like a different kind of movie. Like everything felt different. Like, and I felt with The Sopranos, I felt like I was in the show. I was experiencing it for myself. Like I wasn't Tony Soprano, but I was like someone who was just like there, just like a being that was like a character, but wasn't like, no one knew I was there, but like I was in there. Like I just felt everything in the show that was going on. And there's a scene in the show, I'm not going to spoil it, but it happens in season 2 where a character gets killed for shooting at one of Tony's closest people. And Tony drags it out a little bit. He acts like he's not going to kill him and everything, but he does at the end. When he's screaming for his life, he's like, "No, mommy, please, no!" And that really got me, dude. That really terrified me. And they shoot him, and it's like very graphic as well. Like Sopranos is a very graphic TV show. Watch it if you haven't. It's the best thing ever. I don't know why you guys haven't seen it, but it's better than anything you'll ever watch in your fucking life. But that part freaked me out, and just seeing that on DXM was really scary. And I forgot when I went to bed, but I remember I also was seeing visuals. I had a bunch of closed eye visuals, a bunch of fractals and like lightning sparks and everything. I was seeing all that crap. And then I was trying to go to bed, but I had that head thing still going on, and like it just like woof, woof. not like a almost like a brain zap maybe, because I was getting brain zaps after I was getting off the Zoloft myself. I was tapering down. I started getting them, but it just was woof woof, and that's what would go in my head at like every fucking second, and it was hard for me to go to sleep. But I finally did at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I had to work the next day. And past all the times I've done DXM ever since I started taking it recently, past month or so, I've been able to sleep. But this time it was just so difficult for me to get to sleep. Like my eyes were wide open. I took some hydroxyzine to help, but I'm sure it did. And then I woke up in the morning and I was dizzy as all motherfucker. I was like, dude, there's no way I can go to work. So I had to call off, and I hated it. I did not want to call off, but I had to. I was making my lunch, I was getting ready, and it was so hot outside when I went out in the morning, and I was like, I knew I wasn't going to be able to survive. And I'm like, okay, I'll just rest today, and everything will be fine tomorrow. Boy, was I fucking wrong. I was still dizzy and lightheaded the next day. And I went to work, though, because it wasn't as bad, but it was still bad. And I got there, I started drinking a caffeinated drink because like I was tired, but like it wasn't a good idea to drink a caffeinated drink. And I ended up, loading my truck, and I was like, dude, I don't know how I'm supposed to do this today, because it was Advo Day, which are the newspaper things that we give out every Tuesday with the coupons or with the advertisements in them. Might be some coupons in there, but they were really heavy that day, and I was like, dude, there's no way I'm gonna have to just like deliver the packages and mail, and not even these. I was gonna go tell my supervisor that I couldn't, but I just brought everything with me, and I was just gonna be like, I was just gonna leave it in my ProMaster for the next day to deliver it. But I got out, and my first package I delivered, and mind you, it was going to be a heat index of 100 degrees that day. It was about 104 degrees I saw in my car at one point, or maybe it was like 100, but yeah, it was still hot. And then I dropped off the package. I'm like, dude, I can't even fucking do this. I can't even walk. I felt like I was just going to pass out and die. And I was afraid to die because, I mean, of course you'd be afraid to die. But some people are not afraid to die, which is crazy. That's one of my biggest fears most of the time. Except when I was super depressed last month, I did not care. But, so I was afraid because I was like, I'm gonna get heat stroke, and I'm dizzy. I'm lightheaded. My blood pressure is probably really high, and my heart rate is just going super fast. So I had to call my supervisor again and tell him, like, listen, I have to bring this stuff back. I am super sorry. I have to go to the hospital right now. So I came back, and I was just like, I literally could barely stand. I could barely look at people. My one coworker, she's like the sweetest person in the world. She was still loading up at the dock. She saw me, and I was like, yeah, I had to bring my stuff back because I just can't deliver. I feel like I'm going to pass out and die. And she gave me a hug. She's a very sweet woman. I love her so much. Shout out her. I'm not going to give her name away, but starts with an L. Very nice woman. Yeah, and so I left. I went home first, took some hydroxyzine, and then went to the hospital. And I got there, and my blood pressure was 155 over 108. Can you guys fucking believe that shit? 155 over 108, and my heart rate was at 118 beats per minute, which is really high. Now, there's a DXM story that's coming out today where the guy did way more. It's the craziest DXM story I've ever read. So be on the lookout for that at 5 o'clock. And his blood pressure was 220 over 180, and his beats per minute was 233. Somehow did not die. So that just goes to show you it's gonna be a crazy story. So don't miss that. But they kept me there at the hospital. They gave me some Ativan, and it was Ativan drip. And slowly but surely, I came back down to normal. And before I left, they took my blood pressure 3 more times. And they took my blood. I got an EKG. Everything came back normal. Except I went to the doctor again on Friday to get a follow up, and they said my white blood cell count was actually pretty high, so I got to get that lowered. So yeah, that's the only thing that was wrong. But Yeah, no, they tested it. It was like 151 over 97, and then they tested it again at 149 over 91. And then before I left, it was 122 over 79. I was there for a couple hours. They gave me a blanket, and I just sat in the chair and I was just waiting. They just wanted me to wait and get out because they knew it was anxiety. They knew it wasn't anything else. But it was really, really terrible. I mean, I never had a panic attack like that in my life where I thought I was actually going to die. The panic attacks I've had, where I've had feelings like I can't breathe and stuff, which all that stuff was happening. But this one was just an extreme one where I was like, dude, I'm going to fall over and actually pass out. And I'm going to be on the street. And who's going to find me? You know, is there going to be someone who calls the ambulance? Like, I do not want to go to the ambulance. I'd rather get myself to the hospital instead. So, yeah, no. And then Wednesday, I took off and I felt better. I got better every single day. And finally, like Friday, I was completely normal, fine. But yeah, no, it was, man, dude, that lasted about 3 days, that trip. And I was usually, there's a nice afterglow with DXM. I usually like going to work. Like, that's why that's why I took a lot, because I wanted to have a nice afterglow at work. But dude, the afterglow was insane. It was like a whole other DXM trip in itself. And yeah, dude, I just couldn't stop shaking. Like, it was like really, like my whole body was just shaking like crazy. But yeah, that was the DXM trip that I had, and I'm okay now. I've luckily nothing happened, but dude, oh my god, that could have went seriously terrible. But I vowed to never do DXM. I said, God, if you get me through this, I promise I'll never do DXM ever again. And I got the RoboTabs, I threw them in the toilet, I flushed it, and I threw out the cap, the bottle of it, in the trash. And yeah, that's my story of when I did 450 milligrams of DXM. I might cut that out and put it into my own video on the second channel or something. Might be a good idea. But yeah, so have I done DXM lately? If that answers your question, I have. Oh shit, we got a $10 chat. Love you, TK. Hell yeah, I appreciate the $10, man. That's cool. I love it. I love it so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. I remember you too. You are a Patreon, I think. Yes, a Patreon patron member. Let's see what people are saying here. Doop 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 doop. I have to go back up and see. That was kind of a long time that I talked about. Uh, okay, so let's just skip all this crap. Is this live? I'm 72. You're 72 years old and you're in here? Hell yeah, let's go. I'm a crash out when it comes to the trip keeper. Oh yeah? Um, hell yeah. Yeah, so this happened. This trip happened on Sunday night. I took him at 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. on Sunday, and I didn't recover till like Thursday. That's how bad it was. I didn't think 450 would have been that crazy. Like, I don't even know how people go higher than fucking than that. I don't know how people go do a whole Delsum bottle, I think, is like 888 milligrams, or like a Robitussin bottle, like the syrup, which is a crazy amount, dude. I don't know how people do that. Maybe it would be different if I wasn't on SSRIs, and I know now it's very dangerous, but I was, I don't know what made me want to do 450. I really don't. But I'm kind of glad I did, because now I won't ever do it again. So I won't have the risk of that happening ever again. So yeah. How are you, Tales from the Trip? I hope you're having a good day. Definitely better now. I'm definitely better. um, okay, let's see here. People are talking about pills in the comment section. I was offered Wellbutrin from my doctor, but I heard scary shit about it. Yeah, it could be scary, but it could work for you. It could work. It's an SNRI. Let's see here. All right. good you held your promise to God, Trip Keeper. Well, so far I've held it. You know, I can easily go on Amazon and buy them again, but after that trip, I don't ever want to do it again. Trip Keeper, do you listen to Cemetery from the Haunted Mound? No, I don't. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure if you like them, then they're probably good. Um, don't do other drugs. Stick to that. You'll thank yourself later. I regret all the shit I tried. Yeah, no. My mom has a neighbor, and he's brain dead, dude. He told my mom he did a bunch of Xanax when he was younger. He literally talks like, oh, I don't know what. So Zans will do that shit to you. Zans will fucking do that shit. A cutter in my Truies? What's probably not. Oh, True Religion jeans, is that what they call them? No, actually don't have any True Religion jeans. I'm not that rich, you know. I go to the thrift store and get some jeans. Um, well, Butrin is the greatest thing that ever happened to me. That's good. Yeah, no, sometimes it works out. It works out. Weed gives me panic. I just raw dog life now. Yeah, me too. Me too. Um, Weed makes me trip balls too, and I still do whole blunts. Fuck my life. Yeah. Did the DXM cause the problems with your heart? I think it, well, I think it does. It definitely raises your blood pressure and your heart rate. I don't think it's safe at all anymore. I thought it was a little like safe. I will say it's safer than Benadryl. Like if I did 450 milligrams of Benadryl, I probably would have. I don't even know what would have happened. DXM. I think, and then so I had the caffeine. I had was like a coffee. It was a 300 milligram coffee drink, but the thing is, I drink almost those like almost every single day, like at least something with caffeine in it. So like 300 milligrams is not like it's not like people who don't have a tolerance to it. Yeah, that's gonna probably happen to them. But for me, I usually am fine with it. It might get a little jittery, but other than that, though, it's not bad. But that time, I think a mix of still coming down and then the caffeine really fucked with me. And it was that I never seen my blood pressure at 155 over 108 before. That was like really high. Maybe with other panic attacks I've had, it could have been that high, but I never got it checked. But like actually seeing it there, like, dude, it was so bad, so fucking bad, dude. Um, let's see here. Hey, Trip Keeper, is it normal to hallucinate on weed? Please help. By hallucinate, you mean like seeing fractals on the ground? If that's the case, you probably got HPPD. You probably got HPPD. Um, Are there any OTC drugs like Adderall? No, there's not. The ones that are similar to it that they say like Atarax that you can buy, that's another drug that made me panic, dude. I remember the first hour, I was like, oh my God, dude, this feels amazing. I do feel like I'm an Adderall. And then after that, dude, I felt like I was gonna die again, but like not as severely as I did for this. I just could not catch my breath for the life of me. And I couldn't catch my breath the whole time I was on the DXM either. But I was still able to breathe. Trip Pookie bullied me to do my homework right now. You better do your frickin' homework, you dumbass. So you can be, when you do homework, you become smarter, right? DXM made me too nauseous to enjoy it. Yeah, that can happen. That can happen. Luckily, I didn't get nauseous on it. Caffeine alone will raise your blood pressure to 160. Yeah, no, but usually I'm fine. Like it won't. My blood pressure won't be that high. I really don't think so. But yeah, if you do a lot of it, like I did, but like like I said, I have a tolerance to it. If you don't have a tolerance, then yeah, it will for sure. Nothing really like Adderall that I found OTC. Maybe ephedrine, the plant. Yeah, that's the only thing. They used to have ephedrine. They used to sell it at the store, but they banned it. But yeah, they don't have that anymore. I think you can get it in a bronchitis medicine. You have to ask for it though. Forgot what it was called. Um, I fuck with you heavy. Them stories be making me tweak in despair. That's a funny way to describe how my stories make you feel. Tweaking in despair. Yes. Best drug is ketamine. I disagree. I disagree heavily with that one. Adderall is a very rough come down. I've noticed that. With my Vyvanse, I don't have any come down. I actually had my ADHD appointment today. I got it raised to 50 milligrams capsule. It was supposed to be 40, but they were on back order, but they had the 50. So I was like shocked that they actually had it. I was buying the name brand Vyvanse for the past 4 months now, 4 or 5 months. But yeah, I got the generic one today, and yeah, it's I don't. I heard it's not as strong, but since it's 50 milligrams, it'll be more than it. So yeah. Luckily, we got it fixed though. During a panic attack, I hit 180 beats per minute sober. Very high, very high. I hate panic attacks, dude. I fucking hate them. You got to take benzos for the come down, otherwise you'll feel worthless. Yeah, for Adderall, I guess you might have to, but where are you gonna get them? Trip Keeper, it's full on walls melting when faded. Is it normal? Maybe that's not normal. I don't think so. Cause yeah, I don't, walls melting. Yeah, you probably had a trip like acid or shrooms or something that did it to you, or some other drug, and it just comes back. It's not normal, but I've heard of that happening before. So, yeah. Um, Want to try DPH? No, you don't. You don't want to try it. It'll kill you. Does Vyvanse give you anxiety? No, it takes away everything. Like, it takes away my anxiety. It makes me feel more sociable. It makes me what I love about it, it makes me concentrate and focus more. Like now that I have them again, because I was out for a little there before I did the last drug iceberg video. But if I had the Vyvanse for that, I would be interested in doing it. Like the one, dude, it took me forever to make that drug iceberg video, and it did not get as many views as I wanted it to. So part 3, I don't know when that's going to come out. Even if it does, I'm not sure, because it just not, a lot of people were asking me for it, but then the view count says otherwise. So like, I think it's just the loyal viewers. So I'll probably finish it just because I said I would. But yeah, no, now that I have the Vyvanse, I'll be able to. I mean, I did it sober before, and that took a lot out of me, dude. I was working on it for 6.5 hours. And when you work on a video for 6.5 hours and it doesn't get the views you want it to, it makes you really upset, when you could have just uploaded a trip report, and like a 10-minute, 12-minute trip report, and would have got more views, more likes, more comments, and it hurts inside when you do that. That's why I like, that's why I'm glad I have the option on my channel to just do trip reports, because that's all people like, really. But I think the drug iceberg videos are very interesting. Like if I was someone who wasn't on YouTube, wasn't a YouTuber, I'd be interested in watching that video, because I do like iceberg videos. I think they're a lot of fun to listen to, especially to hear the more obscure ones, and they're going to get more obscure. So yeah, the deeper we go, the deeper it gets. The deeper my voice gets. How long did you have to wait to get the appointment for ADHD diagnosis? I was told I have to wait like 3 years. Nah, I got in like pretty quickly. Yeah. Let's see here. I think I have ADD or ADHD, or either or. You said when I do meth or Adderall, it calms me. When you do meth, it calms you? Okay. That's interesting. Have a great day, night, morning, everyone. I gotta go. Peace out, TK. All right. Thank you for being on here. I appreciate you. Appreciate everyone being on here. If you guys haven't already, give this stream a like so it gets put out more. Holy shit. Dude, you are crazy. $50. I love you. I hope you have money to spend, because I don't want to take people's money like that. but I will take $50 here. I appreciate it. I actually, the Rita and the IRS have fucked me this year, so I have to pay for that. So that actually really helps me. But dude, thank you so much for that. Anxiety is the worst. If you suffer from it, I feel for you. Also, I wish I could have been a patron for longer. My own anxiety kept me from being able to hold a full-time job. I'm heading my sixth rehab on the 5th. Can you believe that? Uh, I guess I can if you said it, but man, that is crazy. I don't think I ever got a donation that big before. But if you're trying to get a job, I don't know if that's what you should be doing. Like, oh my God, dude. But I appreciate it though. I really do. I love you, man. I really, it's fucking crazy. Biggest donation ever. Now, these YouTubers I watch, Tom Grossi and That's Good Sports, they'll get 50s like that. They'll just get like a $50 bill, $50 there. It's like crazy. But like for me, getting like a $5 is insane. But like 50, man, you gave me $60 today, dude. What the hell? What the hell is going on, man? I think I'm living in a dream. Are we living in a dream today? I think we are. All right, let's go back up. Trip Keeper, what do I do then? Because weed is chill, but I don't want hallucinations. Weed is chill. Maybe, I mean, there's really nothing you can do if it's happening, so you gotta just slow down the weed or something. Or not smoke as much. I don't know. 5-Ants takes too long to kick in. It does a little bit, but when it does, it feels really good. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, the trip reports would be good. I really love you, Trip Keeper. I need to know the next upload. It's coming out if less than more than 4 hours right now. So it's almost 1 o'clock here. So it's coming out at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So 4 hours and 8 minutes. Are you looking to alternative methods to combat your anxiety? No, I think my Abilify and Lexapro is working pretty well. It's just I've gone through a lot this summer, and it's really been affecting me. Nothing that medications will fix, but I gotta be better with time, and then it'll be fine. Because before everything started happening, I was fine. I was actually doing really well. Uh, oh shit. So you got a face cam for the iceberg videos to do better. People want to watch stuff while your audience is mostly listeners. Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's mostly listener people, like, and I'm not trying to do a face cam because I want my privacy online. I don't want it to be shown. Like, as soon as you show your face online, you're automatically giving your information away just by people seeing your face. So I don't want that to happen. But I'll do like a little face reveals here and there. $50. Yeah, I know. I'm still shocked that I got $50 from him. I appreciate it again, dude. You legend. You earned that $50. W Navi. Yeah, W Navi. He's big W for him. What do you think about Rhode Island? I want to visit one day. It looks like a fun place to go. I feel like it'd be fun in the fall time. Get some nice seafood by the ocean. Maybe in the summer too. I don't know. Why doesn't the IRS just request money from the Federal Reserve? They could easily print more. That's what I'm saying. No, dude. So I owed 50 something hundred, 5,000, like $5,400 to the IRS because, see, the thing with YouTube, the only downside is they don't take out taxes when they pay you. So all that money is non-taxable, and it comes out at the end of the year. So, and last year I made the most I ever did on YouTube. And it was, especially in the month of June when the Absolute Horror of Huffing Gasling came out, dude, I was gaining so many subscribers, getting so many views. It was crazy. I made, I'll just say it because I don't really care. In month of June, I made $5,600 just from just the 1 month. And it was crazy. I was like, dude, I'm going to get this every month now, but I didn't, it went down. But I was still getting like $3,500 a month, and I was making a whole bunch. And then, it was still going up a little bit. I was still making like 2,500 a month, 25 to 300 to 3,000 a month. And then my channel got terminated, and that was when I needed to get my taxes done. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna be fucking screwed because I don't have this income coming in. And so, well, I had my full time job, but like, paying, and then they said it was gonna be $5,500 to pay, and it was gonna be, I don't know how much quarterly. It was like, I think it was like 12, 13 to 1,500 quarterly that I had to pay, that the tax place was gonna set me up with, but I couldn't do that, so I had to go to I had to go to this credit union place, and I got out a loan for how much I owed, and then I paid $3,600 on the IRS, and I was going to pay the rest later and keep the money that I got from the loan place. But the thing was, I paid for it on the 2024 year. So I got this letter in the mail from the IRS last week, and I opened it, and it said I owe $5,500. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I owe $5,500. So I had to call the IRS, and they said so it's so stupid. They can't switch it over themselves. You have to write a letter in to get it switched. So I had to write down that I would like to use my balance for 2024 into 2023. So now I got to wait for that to go through, and I got to pay by October or something, everything. And I just put in another $500 the other day in it. So that helps out a little bit. And then I got another payment for taxes. And that's going to cost me $733. It says right here. So yeah, I got a lot of payments, and it's when your channel gets terminated, you're getting those payments every single month, and then it suddenly stops. Like, I didn't get remonetized until May, so I was getting just my checks from my job, and yeah, so I was really in a deep hole for a little bit there, dude. I was freaking out. I did not know what to do, but luckily I got remonetized, and I'm getting that extra payment a month. And but yeah, if that happens again, I'm just gonna have to get on the overtime list at work, and yeah, so, but luckily next year won't be that much to pay for. It'll still be a couple $1,000s, I'd assume, but it's not going to be anywhere near 5,000 because I just made so much last year from YouTube. Not so much like, Mr. Beast, but for me personally, that was a nice amount to make. But yeah, no, Mr. Beast is probably making billions, dude. I don't even know. But yeah. Stupid. So stupid. I watch many Christian YouTubers and they don't get $50 donations. Why not? They should. I think if you have some money, if you want to show your appreciation to your favorite creators, just say, like, give a $2 donation every here and there if you can. It makes them very happy. Well, the one time, a couple lives ago, the person donated 5 memberships, and the money I made that day was actually pretty crazy. So yeah, it went up a lot. So if you donate memberships, it goes up a lot. But yeah, getting $50 just straight up, I mean, fuck, I'll take that shit any day. I'm not going to turn that down. But like, if you can't afford it, I don't want your money. I don't want to take people's money that you can't afford. Like, but if you have spare money, don't be shy. Don't be shy. I will gladly take it. Especially in this time of need with all this fucking IRS payments and the other thing, because it's yeah. But no, I'm just kidding, guys. I don't want to. I'm not asking for anything, but like, if you have it, that's all I'm saying. That's all. I don't want to, people, because I know, some people are really struggling out there, and they're still like buying stuff, like, stuff that they don't need. It's like, why are you buying stuff that you don't need? But like, if you have the money, you have full-time job, and you're not worried about giving a $2 donation, like, help your favorite creator out. It makes them want to create more content for you. Like, that's definitely a big inspiration for sure. The biggest inspiration is you guys. You guys get me through these, like, especially on these lives that you guys watch. I'm doing this more frequently. Like, that's my biggest inspiration. But money is up there for sure, especially, but when you start off on YouTube, you don't really think about the money. You think it could happen, but you're not really, like, you're not for sure. But like, once you start making the money, you're like, oh shit, well, now I can just make videos and make more, because if you're not making money on it, you're not going to want to make as many videos, but you're still going to make some. And then also on Spotify, I am making some money, so it's been going up recently there, so that's good. So if you guys want to help me out even more, listen on Spotify, listen through the ads. That helps out. Yeah. Anyway, if you guys don't donate, just like and comment, subscribe, make another channel, and subscribe to my channel. Do what you can, but like all I really want is just a like. Just give me a like, and that'll help out. So if you haven't liked this stream already, give it a like. And there's going to be a video out in exactly 4 hours, 4 hours from now. So when that video comes out, it's called The Most Disturbing DXM Story on the Internet. So when that comes out, give it a like, comment, and shit. If you guys, I will promise you this, if you guys comment on the video, if you guys are listening right now, comment when the video comes out saying, say something like, I came from the live to give you, or what should you say? I am from the live and I'm here to comment, or something like that. Just say you're from the live and you wanted to comment to help engagement. I will give you a heart. I will heart your comment. And anyone who is a YouTube member automatically gets a heart unless I don't see it, and then that's my bad. But if I do see it, if I see the comment, I will give it a heart. But like if you leave a comment like that, I will give it a heart. So I'm trying to boost up that algorithm because it's going down a little bit now. I'm kind of like, what the fuck is going on? But hopefully this video boosts it up a little bit. So yeah, if you guys comment saying I'm from the live, I'm here to boost engagement or something like that. Just say something stupid. I'm here from the live. I love you, Trip Keeper, or something like that. It's something small. It doesn't need to be big, but I will give you a heart. And yeah, because everybody loves getting hearted comments. I mean, when I get it from other creators, I feel amazing. Even smaller ones, just people who don't even upload, people who got like 100 subscribers. Like, damn. Still. Also, if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram at Miller High Life Lover. My coworker is calling me. I'm on a live stream right now. LOL. Follow me at Miller High Life Lover. That's MillerHighLifelover or LIFELOVER. I will give you a shout out if you do that on Instagram, guys. I will give you a shout out. I'll wait a couple minutes here and then we'll see. Let's scroll down. You should check out r/meth. Oh, trust me, dude. I get so much content from there. So much Instagram content. I'm back from the urgent care. Thanks for the comforting stream. Oh, no problem, Mitzi. No problem. Facts. They'd be like, thank you for the 50. Yeah, no, it's just some creators get so many, like, dude, it's bad. Like, I hate people like that. Even if I ever got that insanely big, I would make sure getting $2 would be a crazy, like, thank you so much. But like, getting it as a smaller one, I mean, I do have 100, how many subscribers? 171,000. That's not that big in the grand scheme of things. Like, that's really, it's big. It's a lot for someone who didn't think they'd get that many. But yeah, no, I appreciate it. And the comment is still up there. The comment is still up there. So when you leave $50, it stays up there for a while. But yeah. Appreciate the 1K. Yeah, that's funny. Make more spiritual shit. I'll get you new audiences. Yeah. I'm just not into spiritual stuff, so that's why I don't want to make it. Otherwise I would. I think Vivek is more good for that if you guys want to listen to that. I'll be there. Your video is legit. Get me through good times and tough times. Your Trip Keeper voice is etched into my brain. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Navi. Oh, God. Okay, so we have to go up back on here because I missed a lot of your comments. I try to get all your the chat as at least once because I know you guys are having conversations in here, so I don't know which one is like, are you talking to me or are you talking to the other people? Okay. I'm back up there. What's tea breaks? That is tolerance breaks. Trip Keeper, what is your favorite food? My favorite food is favorite food. I don't know. I really enjoy salmon or some kind of fish. I just like seafood a lot. But salmon, steak, burgers, pizza. Pizza's always good. Ribs. It's just one of those, at least. I don't know. I can't really decide because they're all very good. I also like my favorite side dish is green bean casserole. I make a good green bean casserole, dude. If you guys want some good green bean casserole, come over to my house for Thanksgiving and we can all enjoy it. If you guys don't like green bean casserole, you guys are crazy. Hey, can you go on to r/sounding? It's about trip reports. R/sounding. Never heard of that before. I never heard of that. I never heard of that before. I never heard of her. Who is she doing? Oh, damn. 101,000 members. I swear to God, if this is something else. Oh my God, you fucking asshole. You asshole. Don't go on there. Don't go on r/sounding, you cocksucker. Who is this? Who told me to do that? Matthew Aguero, go fuck yourself. Do not go on there, please. Mr. Tripkeeper, do you wipe or let it crust? Oh, dude, when I wipe, I use the sink. So if I don't, I can't go to a public restroom. I have to use at least if I'm out, I have to go to my mom's house. If I'm working, I have to go to her house to take a dookie because I have to be close to the sink so I can wet the toilet paper. Um, and I can wipe. And then I wait until, it's because the one time I was wiping and I thought I got it all done, and then I took a shower and then there was still some in there. And I was like, what the fuck? So I just ever since then, I've been using wet. And I don't use wet wipes though. Do not use wet wipes because I'll fuck up your plumbing system. Please do not do that. Even the flushable ones that they say, like, do not, like, they're not flushable. I mean, they are, but they're not gonna, they're not like toilet paper, dude. They're not like, you could flush anything. Like, of course you could say, oh, these are flushable DVDs. You break it in half, you flush it down the toilet. You could flush it, but you shouldn't. You shouldn't do that. Never do face cam, please. I love your profile photos. Yeah, thank you for appreciating that. I don't want to do face cam, because um, you know, if I think I've seen Shrouded Hand's face. He was on a stream before, and I was like, I didn't want to know what he looked like because I just love his voice. Same with Mr. Nightmare. I don't think Mr. Nightmare has ever done a face reveal, and I just not knowing what he looks like has definitely added to the mystique. So that's what I like to do, not only for privacy but for adding to the mystique. So yeah. Um, 5,600 seems too low. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know how you do the math on that. You could figure out how much I made, but I was making money from the post office, so I made a good amount last year. It was a good year for money, and that was when I was gambling a lot, and I was winning gambling too, and the sports betting. Dude, I remember I got a $50 free bet for ESPN bet, and I bet on this one game. It was a Saturday game for the Miami Dolphins at the New York Jets. I bet on the quarterback to throw a touchdown, and he was like a backup quarterback for the Jets, and the quarterback for the Jets was already a fucking backup because he played like shit. So the backup for the backup is just extremely horrible. But I'm like, he's got to get at least one touchdown, and he did. I won $1,000 from that shit. I put a $50 bet on it on the parlay. I won $1,000. I was like, dude, I'm already making some good money, and then I just got this. Hell yeah, let's go. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Love y'all and have a good day. Stay away from addictive shit. Can't wait for the new vid, Mr. Trip. Hell yeah, let's go. Don't forget to comment on it too. And if you just want to comment anything, that's fine. If you comment something really nice, I'm probably already gonna heart it. But people comment stupid shit like 4 seconds ago is crazy. For 0 views in 1 second is crazy. Like, I fucking can't stand those comments. So please do not comment that shit. That pisses me off. I hate it. I don't think it's funny at all. I think it's really stupid. But yeah. Um, you're getting your food card tomorrow. Hell yeah. I used to have, my mom used to be on food stamps, so we'd get free food. But we would never get like, I notice people who have food stamps abuse it. They get like steaks and lobsters and shit. Like, you should be getting like your necessities. I think if you're on food stamps, you should be getting your necessities. This was my opinion when we were on them. So this is not just me looking back on being like, oh, you get food stamps, you poor bastard. Oh God, you motherfucker. Like, I'm not like that because I actually experienced, food stamps. Now you don't have to be like poor to get food stamps. I'm not, when you are, yeah, you get them, but like you can still be, middle class and even get them, I think. But well, middle class nowadays, I don't know, because that's a different story. But yeah, when I was really poor growing up, I wasn't dirt poor, but I lived in a Section 8 apartment with my mom, my single mom. Didn't have a dad growing up or at all. And yeah, we lived there, and we had food stamps. We never got welfare or anything, so that was good. But the things with Section 8 apartments is that you pay your rent according to how much you make that month. So I remember the one month where my mom was unemployed because she would work at this job that only worked from like April to October maybe, or November or something. So she would be unemployed for like 4 months, sometimes longer. And she'd have to pretend like she was looking for a job at the unemployment center. But she just wanted to stay at that one, which she should have just got a different job. I don't know why she waited so long, until he finally had to go. He retired, the guy. But the one month, I think it was a January, where she was unemployed, my mom paid $6 for rent at an apartment, a 3-bedroom apartment we lived in. Now, it wasn't big. It wasn't that big of an apartment, but it was, you were able to live in it with 2 people. It was fine. But any more than that, no. And then there was mold in the apartment, which I was breathing in all the time. And I always was questioning, is this even safe? Like, it wasn't like black mold, but it was like a more brown one. But yeah, no, I don't even know if that caused any long-term health effects or not. But yeah, so luckily, I know what black mold smells like because I walked in a house when I was searching for houses. My house hunting back in the day, 2020, I think it was, yeah, 2020. I walked into this house. Oh my God, right away, you just got a whiff of just black mold. And I got sick after going in there. We were only in there for like 5 minutes. I was like, dude, there's no way I want this house. I think it was like 80,000 the house too. I mean, it was a nice house if it didn't have black mold in it, but it had black mold in it. And I was like, I'm not paying for that. So I got a move-in ready house for 118,000, and now my house is worth 160 something thousand, $165,000, which is crazy. So if I sold it now, I would get 165,000. But like, there's not, other houses are now like 180, 200,000 in Ohio. So even if I sold it, I would still be like, I would not have enough money to pay for it. So yeah. Oh, it's insane. Groceries are so expensive in America. Yeah, they are. They're fucking crazy. I have to go to the store. Whenever I go to the store, I don't know if that's going to be today or tomorrow, but I'm going to have to watch what I'm buying because, before you didn't really have to watch, but now it's like ever since COVID hit, everything has gone up. Like, it's crazy. Hey, Trip Daddy, hope you and the kitty are well. We are. I think he's I still don't know where he's at. I don't he's doing his own thing. He's doing his own thing. Um what's going on here? Okay. So now, okay. Yeah, this is just, if you guys have a comment, just leave it. I will get to it at some point. Um okay. Doing alcohol horror stories. I actually wanted to do it a couple, like last month, and then I just couldn't find enough that I wanted to do. I wanted to do alcohol withdrawal, but I've read a lot of the ones that I wanted to. So if you guys have an alcohol story, you want to submit it to my Reddit, please do that at r/tripreportstftt. Antipsychotic drug stories are crazy. Please do more. Yes, they're my favorite ones to do. Antipsychotics, antidepressants. I love doing them. I will definitely do more at some point. because I just find them the most interesting. Maybe next, I don't know. We'll do a specific one. Maybe risperidone. Maybe we'll do a risperidone one. I'm thinking about getting prescribed Vyvanse. Does Vyvanse help a lot with focus? Yes, it does. It helps so much. I remember the one day I did a live stream. I did. I made a video and a second channel video all in one day, and I was on Vyvanse that day, and I was just like, dude, I was zooming. I was zooming through it. Raw seafood or cooked? I'm not a fan of raw seafood. I like the cooked better. Favorite food is datura. Yeah. Do you like Thai food? Yes. There's really not that many foods that I don't like. I'm trying to think. I haven't had sweet potatoes since I was a little kid, but I remember I didn't like sweet potatoes, but I'm sure I probably like it now. Green bean casserole looks like the best thing ever that I've never tried. What the fuck? It's really easy to make too. You just need so you need don't buy the normal green beans like the fresh ones, buy the ones in the can and empty out the water that's in there. And I have this big dish. I use 2 of each ingredient. So I have that, and then you get cream of mushroom soup. You put that in there, and then I put a bunch of shredded cheddar cheese in it. And what else? Milk goes in there. Just a little bit of milk, though. You want to make it more creamier than you want it to be more liquidy. You don't want to make it too liquidy. And then you get one of the most important ingredients. You get the French onions on top, the fried French onions on top. And I put like 2 boxes on there. Or you put that on after it's done. Like you put it in for like 30 minutes, then you put it on for like the last 5 to 10 minutes. But before, when it's cooking, I put like 3 slices of butter on it and more cheese on top. So it's like really cheesy and creamy. And oh my God, dude, it is so good the way I make it, dude. I've noticed that things are just so much better when you add more cheese and more butter. Like butter is a gift from the gods, dude. Butter is just fucking amazing. I love butter. I don't eat butter straight up. Like people, I know that there's a deep fried butter. I would never want to try that. That just sounds like you're gonna give yourself a heart attack. But like butter used in cooking, like when I make my chicken, when I first put them on the stove, on the pan. I slice a piece of butter off. I put it on each slice of chicken. I get the chicken breast tenderloins, which are like their little tender pieces, and I cook them and I grill them. And then I flip it over and I cut up more butter and I put it on top of it again and let it cook again on it. So it makes it more like, it makes it very tender. It makes it like butter just makes everything better. I got to make vegan green bean casserole. Shit looks so good. Yeah, you just got to use, would you use almond milk? I don't know if I would just skip the milk on that one. But I don't know if it's vegan cheese. I'm not the biggest fan of vegan foods, but I wouldn't mind trying a vegan one if someone made it good. Like you said it was good, then yeah. Just spit on the toilet paper, it works. Yeah, I guess I could do that, but I don't want to. Do you have a bidet in your house? I want to get one. I should get one. Yeah, they're well worth it for $200. I might get it. My ex-girlfriend flushed a ton once. Yeah, it's yeah. Hopefully your pipes aren't that fucking clogged. I don't do drugs, just tianeptine, or is it tianeptine? I forgot what it. I think it's tianeptine. Yeah, they don't sell it. It's illegal in Ohio, but it's in Pennsylvania. I know that, but that's a drug, so you are still doing drugs. But that's funny. I don't do drugs, but I do tianeptine. Tianeptine. I pronounce these names so much that I kind of forget at some points. Ew, I can't stand people who take phones to their shitters. Dude, I took a shit the other day and I didn't bring my phone with me. I got done in like 2 minutes. So if I bring my phone on the toilet, like I'll be on there for a very long time. I'm literally on the pot right now. Hell yeah. Just finished some ramen and a tall boy twisted tea. That sounds like a great college meal right there. The 20-cent ramens. Those for as expensive everything is, ramen stayed the same price, but it's so bad for you. Does anyone here do weed? I think people are talking about it. So yeah, how is USA today? Is it close to a civil war? I think we're always close to one, but I don't think it would ever happen. With the election coming up, there might be some like whoever wins, the opposing side is just gonna be fucking furious. So I don't think there'll be a January 6th incident, but people tend to forget that when Trump won in 2016, like there were Democrats that were putting fires in the street. It definitely wasn't as bad as the January 6th Capitol Hill, but they still rioted and shit. So like people, they like to forget their own, what, this is why I don't like, political parties, because they just forget about their side, what they did. They're such big hypocrites. That's why I don't support either side. The hypocrisy is astounding to me. But yeah, no, I remember the riots. And I also, people forget that Kamala Harris was a candidate in 2020. She ran, but nobody picked her because nobody liked her. But now that she's running, it's like it's a whole different story. I don't understand that. Like, first woman president. I don't know if I'd want her as the first woman president. I would want someone else. Because with the way this country is going, she's already vice president. She has chances to change what's going on in America, and clearly Amerikite now. So like, it's if we want to pick you, then why is America so ass? Why is it so ass right now? Like, America's still good to live in, I guess. If you're in Ohio, Ohio has one of the best livable income places that you can ever live in, and that's why I love Ohio. It's cheap and it has every season. You can go to the beaches. It has Cedar Point. LeBron James stayed here. It has a lot of stuff. It has a lot of stuff. I love Ohio. I would love to live in like on a beach town or something, like a ocean beach town in the summertime. That would be nice. Like New Jersey, Cape May. Oh my God, that's my favorite city. I love Cape May. I would love to live there, but those beaches houses are like $5 million, and New Jersey is already fucking expensive. It's like, dude, it's so expensive in New Jersey. I never even realized it until I went there. But yeah, no, America. I think we've seen what the Joe Biden administration has done, so I don't know why you'd want to pick him again. That's basically what you're picking for, because I don't even think Joe Biden was running things. I think what Kamala was. It's just like how in when George Bush was president, Dick Cheney was running things. That's how I feel. Like, because Joe Biden, he doesn't even know where he is half the time. Like how is he able to run a country? It's just like, I'm glad he dropped out for his own sake, dude. I kind of felt bad for him after a while. Like, dude, get him out of there, please. Like, he's being made fun of for no reason. Like, he's old. He's really old. Now, Trump is about the same age, but he does not look as old. Like, he's got his rich life, so he can afford to look younger. But yeah. And then he still dyes his hair. I think he should go bald. I don't know. I think he should cut it off. I think he would look good. And he's going to wear a Make America Great Again hat anyway, so like, you might as well, just shave it all off. But he's not going to do that. And he looks like a Oompa Loompa too. I don't know why he gets spray tans like that. It looks really weird. He's so orange. Just get a regular tan, You golf enough, you should be getting tan, But yeah, I don't know what I'm going on to now. It's become a Joe Biden Trump show. Also, I will be doing a pre-debate live stream. I think September 9th or September 10th it's going to be. When's the next presidential debate? Let's see here. Because I did one last time, and it did actually pretty well. So I will be doing it. Okay, so it's Tuesday, September 10th at 9 o'clock, day before 9/11. So I will be doing a live stream before that. It'll probably be around 6:30, 7 maybe, and then I will go up until the debate. Let me know if you guys want me to stream football games too. I will do that. I will stream a football game if you guys want me to. Stream the Browns. Go Browns. Stoners get to heaven. They do. I think most people can go to heaven as long as you're a good person. I think that's all you got to be. You just got to be a good person in life. Even if heaven is not real, heaven or hell is not real, just being a good person makes you feel better. But sometimes it hurts to be such a good person, you know. It hurts sometimes because you gotta like you try to be nice to everybody, and it's just really hard when people aren't nice back to you. Um, Hey, Mr. Tripkeeper, sorry for recommending r/sounding. Yeah, you should be. I just saw the once I saw NSFW, I was like, okay, this is probably not a trip report place. I was like, why would a sounding be a trip report place? But there's a lot of people that were in that, so I don't know. People are crazy. Mold has no smell. Okay, so maybe it was just mildew then. I forgive you. Just don't do it again. Dang, I need to move to Ohio. The housing market in Cali is horrible. Yeah, it is. Let's look up. Let's go to Zillow and see how much a home costs in San Francisco. If you're going to San Francisco, be sure to wear the flowers in your hair. You can get a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,700 square foot house for $599,000. Wow, 2 beds, 1 bath, 1,470 square feet for $1.195 million. Are you out of your mind, dude? That is just fucking insane. Let's see prices low to high. What's the cheapest house we got? Oh, there's land. We don't want to get land. We want to get a house. A studio apartment, $195,000. You could buy 4,996 square feet for $199,000. All right, we're not looking to buy that. Wow, a condo, 245,000. Now the condos in America, in Ohio, you can get one for 100,000. I think a little bit more than that, but they're big. Not, I mean, this is a 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Like you're getting more than that. A studio with 1 bath, 299,000. I mean, you gotta be crazy to want to live over here, dude. You gotta be crazy. San Francisco is already like fucking with their homeless problem. Like they're doing a pretty bad job with it. Same with Los Angeles. Like they're very terrible. But yeah, it seems like studios are going for almost $400,000. So yeah, if you want to spend $400,000 on a studio, go live in San Francisco. Damn, that's crazy. A studio condo. I never even heard of a studio condo before. That's an apartment, dude. That's not even okay. You get a 2 bedroom, 2 bath one for 399,000. Oh my God, what's the cheapest house though? Like I'm trying to find what the first house is because we're not trying to find a condo. We're trying to find a house. Um, okay, so that one we saw before. That one was 599,000. Jesus, Jesus Christ, dude, this is insanity. Okay, let's see what Lake Tahoe is. See how much if that's any cheaper. You probably get a better bang for your buck at least, right? Lake Tahoe. Okay, South Lake Tahoe, California, I guess. We'll just look at that. Homes for you. Let's see here. Okay, you're getting at least a 3 bedroom, 1 bath house, 475,000. That's actually a nice house. Ooh, a cabin for 395. Like, I mean, it's not worth it, but dude, oh my God. 17 bedrooms, 18 baths, $19.8 million, dude. That's a nice mansion though, dude. Oh my God. You get a house like that in Ohio though for like 800,000. There's houses that look like this all over the place where I live. But I mean, you're getting in front of the lake. Like that's a really nice location you got there. So Lake Tahoe is definitely cheaper. You get a more bang for your buck, but it's still expensive. Let's see. Um, you think Sacramento would be cheap? Probably not. Um, yeah, anything out west out here, like the West Coast, like Oregon and Washington, like that's all going to cost you a lot of money. Let's see Las Vegas. See how much Las Vegas is. have a feeling it might be a little bit cheaper. Because you know you're gonna want to go gambling, so they make their money that way, right? 4 bedrooms, 2 baths for 399,000. I actually did not like Vegas when I went. I thought it okay. I could see that. Ooh, that one's less than $1 million for. It has a pool. Damn, that's actually really nice. I mean, if I had the money, I would definitely think about it for sure. I would definitely think about it. Yeah, there's some cheaper ones. This is not terrible. You can definitely get like some of these houses are the same price as in Ohio, so I wouldn't say it's bad in Vegas, but they're still expensive. Um, so yeah, okay, I'm done looking at that. What's up? My first time watching your stream. Hello, hello. All right, sorry guys, I keep on getting distracted from other things. So you guys are asking some good questions. Um, okay, let's see. Um, do Massachusetts is so stupid expensive. Yeah. Boston, Salem. You know, I went there. It was a lot of fun. I thought Boston was kind of stupid. I thought the people there were assholes. Like they're really big assholes there. The people that we came across, like I don't know why people in Boston have to be so mean, but they are. And the driving is terrible. The driving, they were like, dude, it was such terrible traffic. People are honking at me, honking at everyone else. Like, yeah. I love you so much, Tripkeeper. I want your holy seed. Well, you might get it on sounding, r/sounding. I'm going to post on there. No, I'm kidding. Do you think Fent is going to hit Europe soon? Is it not in Europe? Well, congratulations. It might. I mean, you know, if they want to, you know, make it that way, but, you know, I don't know. Ask the government. Um, I'm enjoying the stream. Please stream more, brother. Yeah, I'm going to try to do it once a week at least. I think this is twice a week, 2 times this week. I'm actually going to be doing, there's going to be a Trip Sitters episode with me and Vivek on Tuesday at 5 o'clock on his channel. So, yeah. Um, is there anything from your hallucinogenic experiences that still influences your thoughts or decisions today, even in subtle ways? It definitely influenced my creativity. Yeah, in those ways, but nothing specific that I can think of right off the top of my head. That's a good question, though. Maybe I'll think about that one and answer it at another time. But yeah, thank you for asking, though. Appreciate it. Yeah, I use the butter I use is Kerrygold. It's a little more expensive than the regular butter, but it's worth it, dude. It is worth it. Colorado weed is legal. Yeah, it was the first one that got legalized. I think it was like 2013 or 2014. Yeah. Mr. Trib Kelpler, do you support Black Fart Matter? Black Fart Matters. Yes, black farts matter a lot, especially the black ones. Because white farts not the same, but black farts, yeah, I support it. Yeah, so Ohio is legalized with weed. Yeah. Did Biden do deter? I wouldn't be surprised if he did. That's probably why he acts like that. I love you, bro. I love everyone. Hell yeah. Biden and those phantom handshakes. um, I wish housing wasn't so expensive. Yeah, me either, dude. I'm glad I got my house before it went up. Mr. Tripper, what's your favorite Volgon? Or are you trying to say volcano? Because it would probably be there was one in Tambora that erupted. Tambora. Yeah, that one was insane. It's a stratovolcano. Oh, I thought it was a super volcano. Uh, which one was it? There was one that erupted in like back in the day, but it wasn't Pompeii. It wasn't that one. Not Vesuvius. But I do like the Yellowstone volcano. If I actually, that's so crazy how you brought that up. I don't even know if you're asking for that, but because I don't know what you're trying to type. But I had a dream that a volcano exploded in Ohio. It was a super volcano, and it was. I saw the explosion, and dude, I protect myself like underneath, and it created a huge ass crater. And I remember we were walking in it, and this one. It was like about, I don't know, 500 feet high in the air from where the bottom of the crater was to the top, the edges. And this guy I worked with was in the dream, and he just went on it like a slide. He just slid down on his ass and got down to the bottom. We were like, dude, you're fucking crazy. But then it got filled up with grass. Like they filled it up. I don't know how. That would take forever to do, but they did. And yeah, so that was a little strange how they did that. But I had some weird ass dreams last night. I like can visualize them, but I can't describe them, if that makes sense. Maine is the most relaxing state. I bet I would love to go to Maine, especially on my bucket list to go there. But my biggest bucket list is Montana. I would love it. Am I behind or are you behind? No, it's I'm just reading older chats, so it's gonna be a little bit behind, but yeah. Hey, where the white women at? You guys ever see Blazing Saddles? Funny ass fucking movie. Could not be made today because people are so fucking sensitive and they don't understand what a movie is. Didn't they block like the Mad Men episode? I never watched Mad Men. I don't know what the hell happened in it, but they like banned a Mad Men episode for being, not appropriate nowadays. Like, dude, people are seriously so fucking stupid. They watch a show and they see like with the Sopranos, like people called the Sopranos racist. Like, yeah, that's the point of these Italian American as sociopaths who were fucking racist and didn't care about people's lives. Like they were fucking racist. They're portraying them. They're not really racist in real life. It's just a show. Like people don't fucking understand that. Like it's so stupid to me. Like it's just people write for television shows. Now, don't get me wrong. I think Quentin Tarantino has something, there's something there. Like, I think he is a little bit racist because he just likes to write that word so much in his scripts. Like, I feel like he has a fetish for it. Like, I don't know. That's just me. But, he defended it. But, if he's putting it in every single movie, like, I don't know. I feel like he uses the word. But, yeah. But no one's going to say anything because he makes really good movies. And, the black actors that are in his movies, they defend him like crazy. So if they defend him, I'll take their word over his. I'm not going to, someone who's actually, black and, says it. But, like, if a white person tries to, defend something, like, I'm not going to take their word because you never experienced racism or discrimination in your life. So yeah, dude, another $50. Are you crazy, man? You are, dude. Navi Sid, he's the goat of the stream. He's the goat of the stream, guys. This is crazy. You've given me over $100 today, dude. You are insane. You are, yeah. He's on fire, dude. He didn't even say anything. You should have said something. I could have read it. But hey, man, dude, that is fucking insanity. I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack from this. I'm actually gonna grab a water really quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna start hallucinating all these $50 bills. Like I'm gonna be like, ooh, $50. Yeah, dude. Yeah, are you going broke? I mean, I don't want to cause this. Like, I mean, you are you are crazy. See, this is what you guys need. If you guys want to become a YouTube creator, just try it. Just try it. This could be you getting $50 donations from people. You never know. You never know. Like you got no. I promise, it's a water. It's you hear the plastic. Yes, I drink plastic waters. So go fuck yourself if you want me to. If you're worried about the micro plastics or whatever. Like I know. I've been drinking waters my whole life like this. So. But I hear that they're in our balls. Like it's definitely a concerning thing to me. But people like my friend, he doesn't drink out of plastic water bottles, but he'll eat fast food, which doesn't make sense to me. Like you're gonna worry about that, but you're still gonna eat fast processed foods. Like I don't understand. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I can grab a beer after this water, but or I could probably grab it. I'm not gonna lie about getting a water because I will let you know if I'm getting a Miller High Life. Like that is part of my life right now. You know that Miller High Life. I'll have to drink a beer for Navi. Where's Vivek been at? He's been busy. You know, he's actually going on a podcast with Gabriel Hardy. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him, but he's a psychedelic YouTuber. He's going to be on there tomorrow. I don't know what the podcast is called, but he's going to be on there, and he's going to be doing an interview. So yeah, but he's still alive. Um, yeah, I would. The Miller High Life might be making an appearance pretty soon. Is he talking about Super Volcano Dream right now, or am I behind? Yeah, no, that's what I was talking about. Your videos help with my insomnia racing mine at night. Thank you. You're welcome. I'll be 24 on the 14th. All right, birthday coming up. If you're not on a live again by the next time, happy birthday. Hello. Oh my God, I've been watching you for 3 years. Hell yeah. Couldn't get any sleep without Tales from the Trip ASMR. Definitely couldn't. Um, Plastic waters are better. I mainly just drink tap water. I just don't like the taste of tap water. That's all. There are microplastics either way. Yeah, like no matter what, like they're gonna be in it. What the fuck? Fast food is even worse than plastic water. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, some people are just delusional. Yeah. Flint, Michigan tap water gets you pretty lit. Yeah, I've heard. I've heard. How many beers have you had? I've had zero. I'm full on sober, unless you count water as a non-sobering drink. Tap water has no microplastics, but it may have some PFAs. Yeah, those are the forever chemicals, right? So yeah, no, I heard Band-Aids have PFAs too. So you can't really do anything in this world. That's why I'm just like, if you get something, if you get cancer or something or like whatever, like you just have to deal with it, I guess. I don't know because like you can't just not enjoy your life. Like who's to say we even have another life outside of this one? You know, I believe in God. I believe that there's a heaven and hell, but I'm not 100% sure, you know, so I'm just trying to enjoy my life. You just got to be a good person and just enjoy your life on here. You can't really worry about it. Like drinking plastic waters are such a convenience to me. That's why I like it. I don't like the taste of tap water. I don't want to buy a Brita filter and then get a fucking put water in there and do all that shit. Like I'm fine with just drinking plastic water bottles, you know, not drinking just the bottles, drinking the water inside the bottle. Now, you know, yeah, I have an insulated water bottle as my old reliable. All right. I mean, some people like to do that. I like Bush Ice. Ooh, not a fan. Not a fan. The Trip Keeper, why is your voice so soothing? I really don't know, but I put people to sleep like crazy. I'm surprised none of y'all are sleeping. Maybe you guys did fall asleep. I don't think you guys can sleep with my yapperonis today. Have you guys noticed that the Vyvanse kicked in, or well, I guess I didn't get Vyvanse this time. It's the chemical lisdexamphetamine. So yeah, should I take another one? How's the cat? The cat is doing good. He's so fluffy and furry. Like he is the fluffiest cat ever. He's so soft. He is so soft. Zero beers, but this is the Miller High Life edition. Yeah, I was planning to do it like 4 o'clock, and I changed it to 12. So so I'll probably, I'll grab a beer, guys. You guys are making me want one. All right, now I grabbed a beer. I'm not lying about it. I didn't. I got all these drinks here. Um. Okay, so now that I'm actually caught up, I can do what I wanted to do before. Let me see here if there's any. Brita just had this huge lawsuit because apparently it doesn't filter as much as they claim to. Oh, can you send me that link, please? Message it to me. I want to see that. I want to send it to my friend. Live stream is different than the videos. Live stream is more engaging. Yeah, you guys. Hey, where can you get your favorite creator to respond to your messages like right away? Like this is what it's all about. Like I'm kind of glad I don't have a live stream where there's like hundreds of people in it where I can't respond to everybody, but like here, it's just a group of people hanging out. That's why I like doing these. I can answer and shit, fuck it. Get a beer, biatch. That was my fault. I made him drink. No, it's all your guys' fault. But I should have drank anyway because it is. He was right. It is a Miller High Life edition. So, yeah, we just got to experience the Earth and universe and higher dimensions in a good way. Yeah, um, we just got to experience it. You're right. You just got to experience it. All good, bros. I just tuned in and heard that. I'm 6 in, so I had to say something. Mad respect from Las Vegas. Cheers, my friend. Oh, shout out Las Vegas. We were just looking at that. Uh, I follow my Christian YouTubers. They get banned so much, though. They must be crazy. Because I don't think regular Christian YouTubers, like, they got to be like they got to have some sort of insanity. What's the word? Sanity image? Not image, whatever. Oh, well. Oh, thank you for the message. Let me read this. I'll read this on here since that's crazy. Oh, damn, this did just come out August 19th. Oh, 2023. Damn, isn't it 2024? I thought, yeah. It doesn't even feel like 2024 yet. It really doesn't. I'm going to send this to my friend right now. Also, the absolute horror of Ritalin, I pinned a comment that says, "Who here is a poopy whoopie?" And I got 32 replies on it that said they're poopy whoopies. So that was pretty cool. I could just say anything and people respond. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the pinned comment. Um, hey Tripkeeper, do you have a 3-inch chode or an 8-inch snake? Meet me in the middle, I think. And then you got that. Uh, a little over a middle. I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but it's so big. No, kidding. Um, all right, so I have to show this photo, guys. This is going to be a photo of me. I was at the Octoberfest in Berea the other day. Hold on, if you guys are wanting to get off, just at least wait until this. I'm going to stay on here for a while, I think, still. I mean, it's been less than 2 hours. Maybe we'll Uber eat something. But I don't want to eat since I took the Vyvanse. So I already ate this morning, and I'm trying to like lose weight. I was at the doctor, dude. I weighed 179 at the doctor's office. But I had my clothes on and everything and my shoes, but still, like, dude, I was like, what the fuck? Why did I become so fat? And antipsychotic medications actually make you gain weight because I think your metabolism slows down or something. So yeah, that has not been helping me. Where is it at? Son of a bitch. Like 179 isn't like fat, but it's getting to the overweight point. Like that's above your BMI, I think. Cuz I'm 5'10 and I weigh 179, but I'm going to go weigh myself right now and see how much I weigh. I'll be right back. I weigh 174, so let's look in the BMI calculator. See what my BMI is. 5'10", 174. I want to get back down to 165. I was feeling pretty good like that. Oh my God, it's exactly at 25. So, so that is overweight by 0.1. Okay, so I'm a little overweight, guys, right now. I'm a little overweight. I'm like 5'9.5". So, I mean, I just rounded up. In shoes, I'm about 5'11", almost 6 foot. So 5'9" is 25.7. So I'm probably at like a 25.3, I'd say. So that's not like terrible, but I need to definitely lose some weight. So yeah, I need to lose at least 10 pounds. So hopefully the Vyvanse helps with that. Because when I'm on Vyvanse, I don't eat as much, and I try not to because, I don't want to gain weight, you know, especially with the Abilify. Like, I'm trying not to do that. I also, another thing that could be raising my weight are these fucking beers, because beers, you hear about beer bellies. So yeah. I don't know what happened to the photo that I had, but I wanted to show you guys it. Um, where the frick is it at? Did I not download it? To go to my Facebook, my mom's Facebook, guys. She posted it. Oh, it's just me passed out. I passed out while I was at the Octoberfest. Had So I got this VIP wristband, and so you get a liter, you get a 5 drinks, you get 5 refills of the 1 liter German beer, uh, and so I got 4 of them. But I gave my mom, I got her a cup, and I poured her some. I poured her like 4 or 5 cups of it for free. So she got those. They would have been $8 if she would have paid for it each. But since I spent $95 on the VIP, I was like, well, might as well just give her the free beers. And the 1 liter beers each were $20. So I spent 80, and then I got free food with it. So it really evened out. Save image as. Okay. Oh, it didn't work. That's why. Okay, so let me browse. Okay. Shout out Oktoberfest, by the way. It was a lot of fun there. I had a apricot almond strudel. I had a schnitzel. It was really good. And then, yeah. So I was a fat ass there, but all right. So I'm gonna wait for this to fucking load up here. Um, this is me. I passed out on the bench, and oh my god, my lower back was hurting so bad yesterday. Yeah, there I am. So yeah, no, I don't seem that fat. Like, I don't like being 179 like that. When I saw that number, I was just like, I started vomiting. I wanted to be. I was so sickened. I was like, dude, that's almost 180, man. Like, I've always been. Back when I started the post office, I was like 145, 150. Now that's too low, but I like to be around 165, 160, like in the middle between there. But yeah, this is me, uh, and I that was me after like 3 beers, I think 3 of the tall liter ones, but I didn't drink the whole liter of it because I gave my mom some, of course, so I didn't really have 3 or 4 full liters of it, but I still probably had like at least 2 full ones, and yeah, no, I was gone. And I also had a Patron, not Patron, Don Julio before I left, because I didn't know how drunk I was gonna get, so I at least wanted to get a little bit toasted before. And I didn't drive, by the way. My mom drove, so uh, the woman I gave beers to, she drove. But it would have been worse if I drove. Yeah, this is certainly an alcohol moment. Bro is passed out for real. Yeah, no, that is me. Yeah, and that was so uncomfortable. My mom kept on tapping me to wake up. I'm like, Mom, stop bothering me. I actually did end up passing out there for just a little bit. And there was loud music and everything. So, like, I was surprised I fell asleep. And then this girl came up to me, and she asked, so at first I thought she said, my friend thinks you're hot, because it was so loud in there. I could not hear a damn thing. I'm like, what? What'd you say? And then she's like, you want to take a shot? And I was like, oh, no, because all they had were shots of Jaeger, and I do not like, I hate the taste of Jägermeister. I hate black licorice type foods. Anise, any kind of flavoring like that, I cannot stand. I was already, I mean, look at me. Do you think I was ready for a shot at that point? I don't think so. Now, if it was a tequila shot, then maybe I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't know how I passed out really. I mean, I had they were 3 tall, like, just think a liter of beer. So it was like 3 beers, and then I had 2 drinks of of Don Julio beforehand. So, I mean, I drank a lot. I drank a lot that day. So yeah, this is what the Miller High Life edition is all about. I was sad they didn't have any Miller High Life there. I mean, it was only German beer. Now, the German beer I had was actually really good. I actually was fucking with it. I also got a cigar. My mom didn't care that I got a cigar. Usually she cares, like, if someone smokes something, like she's against it. But like, I was like, should I buy a cigar? And I got one. She gave me $10 too. So she actually paid for it a little bit. She gave me $10 for the beers and stuff since I got it for free for her. But yeah, no, I had a lot of fun there. The apricot almond strudel was just so good. I had the schnitzel, had a sausage with sauerkraut. I love sauerkraut. Yeah, maybe she was hitting on me, but I was too drunk to care. And I was like, do I really want to? I was thinking this after. I'm like, if I took a shot with her and I like started talking to her, do I really want to make friends with somebody with do I really want to do I really want a girlfriend that just goes up to random dudes and asks if they want a shot? Like, no, I do not. So I kind of dodged the bullet there, even if that I don't think that's what she was wanting to do, but that's just what I was thinking, like, after the fact. Like, I would not want to do that. That's just, I don't know. You could ask any guy for a shot at that point. But since it was Jägermeister, there's no way I could drink that, dude. Oh my god, I still have my Jägermeister. Uh, I bought it just to try it when I first became 21. Um, Also, you'd be hitting on someone while you're with your mom. Yeah, no. So that's another thing. Like, I was with my mom, so yeah, she's like really doesn't care at that point. Yeah, Jägermeister. Let me smell it really quickly. Oh god. Ugh. Oh god. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way I can drink that. I don't know how people drink that shit. I really don't. All right, so if you guys are done looking at this image of me, I'm gonna take it off. Random girl plus Jaeger equals red flag. No, I dry heaved a little bit just thinking about it. I don't. I'm just very sensitive. I'm very sensitive to the smell and taste of black licorice and anise flavored stuff. It's just really, really bad for me. Oh god, I hate it. You ever have sheepdog? They make a peanut butter flavor alcohol you add to other drinks. No, I haven't. I don't know how I would like that though. Yeah, I hate licorice. I can eat Twizzlers, especially Quaker Steak and Lube ones when they would give out the Twizzlers. But yeah, let's see if I missed anyone else back up here. Uh, Hey, Tripkeeper, I start school on September 3rd. Advice for a CHOD user. Uh, just, well, that's cool that you start school at least after Labor Day. I like that. Just try not to get into any trouble. That's all. I never got in, well, no, I got in trouble at school one time. Yeah. And then I remember after I graduated high school, I went to the high school stadium to watch the football game. And I brought a vape in there. And now you would think if I couldn't smoke, they would just be like, "All right, just take it out." But no, they kicked me out. Like, what the fuck? Why would you kick me out? You could have just told me to just fucking. I could have put it away, put it in my car, and came back. But no, they were like, "Dude, you need to get out of here." It was a cop. And that was the other cop that I got in trouble from in the school. But yeah, I never really got in trouble though. But like, there was one time I almost got in serious trouble. Like, I never got in any kind of like minor issues or anything. But there was one time I almost got in a serious problem, and that would have been bad. But luckily, that nothing happened from it. I used to let strangers drink with me, but then I got my wallet stolen, and I refuse to take any drinks anymore. Yeah, no, it's not safe to take drinks from anybody anyway, because they can definitely like roofie you or slip a Mickey or something. Do they? I remember that's from Seinfeld, slipping a Mickey. I don't even know if those things exist anymore. Mickey, Mickey Finn. Oh, okay, so. Slipping a Mickey Finn is a drink laced with an incapacitating agent, particularly chloral hydrate. Okay, what's chloral hydrate? Geminal dial. Um, so it's a hypnotic. Where the hell do you even get this at? Um, Chloral hydrate. Is there like... Yeah, what's the brand name? Noctec. So Noctec is chloral hydrate. I wonder if there's any Arrowid shit on that. That'd be pretty cool. Oh shit. There's something. I don't know if there's any experiences. Oh, there's 2 experiences. Therapeutic outcomes though. We're not trying to find... Okay. Well, I can't read these because there's not enough anyway, but damn. I should save this just to read these other chemicals. Should I read this, guys? Should I read this on the live? Here, let me do a poll really quick. Should I read the chloral hydrate trip report live? Oh, start poll. Let's see, which one would be better? Because there's 2 of them. So that one maybe. This one might be better. It's not as long. So this one doesn't really have that many. Okay. Well, maybe I should read the other one. I'm trying to skim through it to see if it's even worth it, because some of these trip reports, I'll be reading it. Like, there's been times where I've read trip reports in the middle of them, like, this is not even interesting, so I stop. This one doesn't really have anything either. All right, I'll just read the other one. That one has a little bit more to it. Just a little bit. All right, we got 12 votes. Yes. Okay, so we're going to read it. All right, let's read this. Oh, that's the one I wanted to read. I was preparing for a 3-hour-long MRI. I visited my doctor to discuss the possibility of a sedative for the procedure. Unfortunately, due to my medical history of substance abuse, my doctor was skeptical about prescribing any sort of benzodiazepine. She was even nervous about giving me a barbiturate. In lieu of this dilemma, the prescription was made out for 1 chloral hydrate 500 milligram tablet to be taken 30 minutes prior to the MRI. Upon trying to fill the prescription, my pharmacy informed me of their lack of chloral hydrate since it was replaced with barbiturates in the early 20th century, which were then later replaced with modern-day benzos. I tried another pharmacy. Instead of a hydrate per 5 milliliters, this ultimately became my sedative. Bringing home the bottle of sleep was intriguing. I have been clean off hard substances for over a month, but my desire to drink it right then and there was so strong. I knew I couldn't waste this. My procedure was scheduled for 8 a.m. the next morning, and I would not survive 3 hours in an MRI machine without sedation. So I smoked a joint to get my mind off of it. I gently drifted to sleep, preparing for the day ahead of me. 6 a.m. rolls around quick. I'm out the door and at the hospital before I knew it, chloral hydrate in hand. Sparing the long, boring details of the waiting process, 7:45 came around. With a splash of water added to the bottle for dilution and a quick shake, I swallowed the vial solution and waited for the effects. So it tasted bad. Okay, the vial solution. No more than 10 minutes after ingestion, while I was filling out the last of my medical release forms, I began to notice my balance was off. I was nodding out in a seated position, my limbs all falling to the side and my jaw drooping. Your jaw drooping, okay. My grandmother, who was accompanying me for the procedure, was laughing at my delirium. Apparently, in fear of bringing metal into the MRI, I kept repeating the phrase, "There's metal in my shoes. Don't let me wear the shoes." Comical as it may be, I was legitimately falling asleep off of this almost ancient pharmaceutical. After being wheelchaired into the procedure room, I drifted off into a deep sleep for the majority of the process. The only downside to this experience was the grogginess experienced after everything was done. For some reason, I was extremely famished after awaking from the sedation. I ate nonstop for the remainder of the day. All in all, chloral hydrate is not a drug I would use recreationally, as the delirious, confusing, and dissociative properties this drug provides during the onset of ingestion are completely outweighed by its sedative properties. I would take this dose again if I were lying in bed for hours and needed to get some rest. All right, so see, it wasn't really like that interesting of a story, but it was very interesting to learn about what it can do, and just getting, just having it be a drug that he was still able to get. Oh shit! Let me go back to it. When was that uploaded? I want to see. So that was uploaded in 2010. It was uploaded 2018, but experienced in 2010. So I don't know if the pharmacies still have it. I doubt it. I doubt that they would have that shit. But that's pretty cool to to hear about a story like that. But yeah, that's not gonna go on my main channel anytime soon. So yeah. Um. Okay, let's see here. Sounds like we are on 1.5 speed right now. Yeah, I think we are. I had to talk a little bit fast for that. Also, some shroom cookies named Game Over sounds like HPPD in a tub. Yeah, it does. Hey bro, hope you're doing well. I'm germinating some Durban Poison Delta 8 seeds indoor grow. Okay. All right. Durban Poison is pretty good. I don't even know what that is, honestly. Durban Poison strain. Okay, so it has a 4.4 out of 5 on Leafly. Yes, I'm 21 or older. God. This pure sativa originates from the South African port city of Durban. Okay. It has gained popularity worldwide for its sweet smell and energetic, uplifting effects. Durban Poison is the perfect strain to help you stay productive through a busy day, when exploring the outdoors, or to lend a spark of creativity. Growers and concentrate enthusiasts will both enjoy the oversized resin glands, which make the strain a quality choice for concentrate extraction. The buds are round and chunky and leave a thick coating of trichomes on almost all areas of the plant. So it's more energizing, and it has a higher THC count. Feelings focused, energetic, uplifted. Negatives: anxious, dry mouth, dry eyes. Helps with stress, depression, and anxiety. So I already know I would not be good with this. I'll tell you that right now. Um, Years later, the music teacher told me she thought it was epic, helped ease the guilt I had carried for years. Now I got to read every single thing you say, dude, because you give me $110 total. Like, dude, that's insanity, bruh. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe it. I really can't. Like, that's the most I've ever gotten. That's gonna be a nice looking paycheck next time, because I don't get it right away. You know, I have to wait till the month is over. So honestly, I won't be beginning that till the next month actually, because it goes by. So September 20, at least around there. It usually gets it on the 21st, usually right away, but sometimes it doesn't. Maybe a day after or so, but it goes for the previous month. So I'll be getting August's money, or August revenue in that. Um, have you tried strains with high CBD? Might help with anxiety when you're high. No, I haven't. Well, actually, I don't really know if I have or not. No one's ever told me, but I doubt it. But yeah, I just don't want to smoke weed. It just doesn't jive well with my body. I just can't. When I did my edible last, I just knew it was game over for me. Does anyone here have experience with Buspar or Buspirone? I do. I've taken it before. What's your question about it? You should do a dark story on black market vapes. I've done some on the fake carts and shit. I've done 2 videos on that. So I've mostly read uh, that, most of those stories. So yeah, but there will be more that come up. I got to make sure I didn't read them already, because it's mostly on Reddit, Reddit pages. No problem, Trip Keeper. I won big at blackjack, and I'm happy to share the wealth. Okay, well, that makes me feel a little bit better. Then you win at blackjack. So yeah, that's awesome. That's cool. I love playing blackjack. I wish I can go gamble again, but I can't. I gave it up. I gave it up. But it was a lot of fun. Lots of fun. Dude, the edibles last night felt great, but at some point I did get paranoid for a little bit. Yeah, so what happens with me when I did the 5 milligram edible, well, when I first did the 10 milligram, the 5 milligram and the 10 milligram one both were kind of the same feeling to me. Um, I I don't, the come up is fine, I don't feel anything until it actually hits me, and then I just get instant negative thoughts and paranoia just instantly, and I just get super anxious and my hands get all sweaty. And yeah, I just get instant paranoia and anxiety, and it's like that for like 2 to 3 hours. Unless I smoke. Smoking is less, it lasts not as long. It lasts like an hour. But when I take an edible, it lasts 2 to 3 hours, and then after that, I feel fine. Like if I felt the way I felt after that paranoia, I would do weed all the time. I would probably do edibles all the time. But since I have to suffer through that paranoia and anxiety, I will not. Like it's not worth it for me. But it is fun after that part is over, but it takes 2 to 3 hours for it to be over, sometimes longer. Like I did an edible one time and it lasted for like 6 hours, dude. I was all at work one day. I panicked the whole time. Are you sober now except for medications? Yes. Well, and the beers and caffeine too. But yeah, I still want to do MDA again though at some point. You still sober from kratom? Yes, I am. I am coming up on 2 months clean. Yeah, so I'm 2 months clean from it. Exactly. I'm 2 months clean exactly from it. So, but how many weeks has it been? Let me see here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm coming up on 9 weeks clean from kratom, and I'm happy that I am. Tomorrow will be 9 weeks, but today is 2 months. So yeah, 2 months exactly, because I stopped at July 1st. And I made that promise. I made that promise to God that I would never do it again. So that's helping me get through it, because when I make a promise to God, I feel like if I don't keep it, then something bad will happen. Like I always say, like you can do this if I don't follow through with it. So yeah, that's what's basically been keeping me away. Couple weeks ago though, I did have cravings for it really bad. Like I was like, dude, if I could just have kratom right now, I'd feel so much better. But the cravings, I haven't really even thought about it in the past week or so. So yeah, the pain is sometimes worth the gain. That's true, but not for me. Not for with weed. Edibles are opposite for me. I'd be high as fuck on them and enjoy it more and more. Yeah, that's great. Happy for you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Did the Buspirone do something for you? No, because I took it before bed mostly, and I just got really tired off it. Like it was like really weird. I get really tired from medications that my psychiatrist prescribed me. Like I try to tell him, like, dude, you know, since I was upfront and honest about the kratom addiction, she doesn't want to prescribe me lorazepam, which I think would be a really great idea, because I know I would not get addicted to it, because I felt so good in the hospital. Like not I didn't feel good, but like I felt like mentally I felt a lot better. Now it was an Ativan drip, so that might have made a difference. But yeah, so I don't know. I think it would help me out a lot with my anxiety, especially right now since my anxiety is so high. Not today so much, probably because the Vyvanse is working, and I drank a beer. Well, I'm on the beer. Miller High Life Edition. You had to have at least one, right? Had to have at least one. But no, it didn't really do anything for me. But it might do something for you. I don't know. How would you describe Phenibut effects? I'm kind of curious about it at the moment. Well, what I gotta say is don't do it, because it is very dangerous. It can cause some serious withdrawal effects and other physical things. The withdrawals can be very horrible. Now, luckily, I never had any physical effects from it. I just got super, 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 super depressed after stopping it, which was one of my biggest depressions in life. I was just like, I felt empty. Not like how it was like last month in July. Well, that's 2 months ago now, where I was super depressed, but it was a not caring more so. But like with the Phenibut, it was just more of a sadness. of depression, because depression, I said this on the last live stream, I think. Depression is just you don't it's not all about sadness all the time. Like, yes, you'll be sad, but it's all about like not caring about anything. Nothing gives you joy anymore, and you're just like you just don't know what to do. You just don't care. But sadness does go along with it. Like, of course you're gonna be sad. Just you're more sad about that you're not happy. That's the thing. Like, you're just not happy while you're depressed. Doesn't mean you're sad, but it just means you're not happy. Um, but yeah, but with the Phenibut effects though, it where's the comment at? Okay, so it makes you feel like more sociable, less anxious, makes music sound really nice. Like I would especially when I first started doing Phenibut, but like the latter years when I did Phenibut, it didn't really affect my music listening as much. But at the beginning, it would like I remember the first time I heard SZA on Phenibut, and I was just like, whoa, what? I just keep him satisfied through the weekend. I need, I need, I need, I need, I need. Like Love Galore came on, dude. And that song, I was having that on repeat. And the second time I did Phenibut, because the first time I did Phenibut, nothing happened. And I remember I bought headphones because I wanted to listen to music really bad. And I was with my mom, and I just kept listening to Love Galore over and over again. It was amazing. I love that song still to this day. I think SZA's a great artist, and not the biggest fan of Travis Scott after what happened at that festival, but he did a really good job in that song. Plant that seed inside you as tits, tits. Only thing that could get you, feel me. Only thing that was real. But yeah. No, it makes you feel that way. It makes you feel like drunk, but you're still conscious. Like, I mean, when you get drunk, you're still conscious, but like you have more control over your body when you're on Phenibut. But yeah, no, I just don't recommend it at all, because if you do get addicted, it's a terrible thing to get over. It's one of those things that you should not, because it's a brain chemical. Like, it really it's for your brain, and I think medications that really affect your brain like that are really like the worst to get off of. So I would not recommend it at all. My doctors recommended me psychedelics for my night terrors. That's crazy. Shout out that progressive doctor. You ever do Dirty Sprite? I did Dirty Sprite without the codeine. I did it with promethazine, just promethazine by itself. So yeah, and I fell asleep right after. So yeah, but no, I've never done actual with codeine. So no. Oh, thank you for the $2. Thanks for the content as always, Tripkeeper. No problem, man. I appreciate the $2. 100. So we got 112 bucks today from people. I appreciate it, Dead Eyes Loner. I appreciate it. I wish the Buse Prone will help me out, because I feel like that's my only option for me right now. It's definitely not your only option. You can get something else. I don't know how the doctors will prescribe it. If you had some addiction problems before, they might not prescribe you, something like a lorazepam or anything. But for me, I don't know. I didn't like it. When I took it, it just made me feel like really heavy, but not in a euphoric way. It felt like a dirty, dirty way. I did not like it. Like, kind of like how an antihistamine makes you feel. Like, that's why I don't like the way, because that's how hydroxyzine makes me feel, except it makes me way more tired than Buspirone. Buspirone did not make me that tired, and it did not make me feel groggy in the morning either. So that was, I guess, a good thing. When did you get diagnosed with depression? I got diagnosed 2 years ago, I think. But I know I had it longer than that. I just never went to a psychiatrist up until, let's see, was that 2023 when I went? I guess it hasn't really been that long. Yeah. I got diagnosed with depression and is it generalized anxiety disorder, or is it general anxiety disorder? GAD, whatever, but it's general or generalized. I think it's generalized. Yeah, it's generalized. Yeah, so I have that, and then clinical depression. I got diagnosed with that, and then a couple months ago, I got diagnosed with OCD, and that's why I got put on Abilify. So yeah, I knew I had OCD because I had all the symptoms for it. I just knew it, but I never asked to get diagnosed for it. And then I got ADHD a couple months ago too. I got diagnosed, so I have all these fucking problems. I have all these mental problems. And who knows if I have autism or not? I really don't. I feel like I might. There's a possibility, or I'm just like just a weird guy. I don't know what it is, but could be either. Could be both. You know, could be either or though. I don't know. I kind of don't want to get tested because I don't want to know. You know, I don't want to know. But you know, autism nowadays isn't really like there's not that much it's not too much of a stigma towards it as like as it was before. Like before, if you had autism, you were seen as like someone who was very like a special needs kid. But now it's like if you have autism, it's like you're normalized. So it's if you are diagnosed with autism nowadays, you'll be more set in school because you know, people back in the day, you know, they made fun of people who had autism, especially people who are very strong, had strong autism. You know, I never made fun of someone with autism or anybody for that matter. I hate bullies. Bullies are sickening to me. But yeah, they deserve to be working at McDonald's for the rest of their life. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. You know, I'm not trying to, you know, that's just my opinion on it. But yeah. Does Phenibut have really negative side effects? If you do it every day, it does. But if you are gonna do it, you got to spread it out like by 2 or 3 days. You cannot do it every single day, or else you are gonna get withdrawal effects. You cannot do it every single day. So I can't control what you do. If you buy it, that's on you. That's not. I'm telling you not to do it though. Right here on the mic, I'm saying do not buy it. Do not buy Phenibut. I'm saying it right here, YouTube. Never do it. But you know, if you were to do it, you have to spread it out, or else you're going to get some serious negative side effects from it. Yeah. Luckily, like I said, I only had the severe depression, but there could be a lot more. Let me, Phenibut withdrawal symptoms. Let's see. I know it's bad. Okay, so this is AmericanAddictionCenters.org. Anxiety, agitation, reduced appetite, depression. So yeah, changes in GABA or dopamine can trigger downswings in mood. Those without coexisting depression should feel better in a few weeks. Cognitive deficits, difficulty focusing, and brain fog may last for a few weeks. Fatigue, physical and mental tiredness are common during withdrawal. Dizziness, lack of balance, and vertigo can last a few days up to a month. Depersonalization, people might not feel like themselves, which can spike anxiety. That's how I felt on the DXM. I had depersonalization for sure. For sure. Visual and auditory hallucinations. These are rare but problematic for those who take high doses and stop abruptly. Yeah, so if you're taking high doses every day and you just stop, yeah, you're probably going to get hallucinations. Heart palpitations, changes in heart rhythm may occur during withdrawal. Insomnia, neurotransmitter imbalances can affect wake-sleep transitions. Melatonin can help individuals fall and stay asleep. So yeah, another thing with Phenibut, it makes you tired. Not tired, but it can make you fall asleep in any position you're in. You could be sitting down at a chair and you can fall asleep. Nausea and vomiting, that's another one that I saw in there. Nausea may last for a few weeks, while vomiting can be helped by tapering dosages level slowly. I don't recommend tapering dosages, maybe with Phenibut, but not with Kratom, because I don't like just with other drugs as well, because tapering, you're still doing it, and that can lead you to wanting to take a full dose again. So I think going cold turkey, yeah, you're going to suffer more in the beginning, but by the time you're over with, like you won't ever want to do it again, you know. Tremors, Phenibut withdrawal often involves feeling shaky, which tapering can help. Fear, people report becoming more sensitive to stimuli. Some have said chamomile tea helps. So chamomile tea, I guess that helps with it. Did not know that. Yeah, SZA is great. I need. Oh, thank you for the $1.99. This is all I got. Thank you for the content, Trip Pookie. You're welcome. I appreciate the $1.99. That helps me so much. I appreciate it. This is just like, I think Nabi Sid really set up a GoFundMe for me. Basically, this is what we're doing for being a Trip Pookie. I've been on here for hours. Love you, bro. Yeah, damn, it's been almost 2.5 hours we've been on here. Acetylopram made me groggy and sleepy as fuck constantly. I'd come home from school and pass out instantly. Not for me, luckily. So yeah, see how like different medications work for different people, you know? So it's just all about how it suits you, you know? I started snorting hydroxyzine, but it still did nothing, and it made my ears ring and my nose bleed. Yeah, you don't want to be doing that shit. Um, I've had it since my dad was in Iraq, and I was talking to him on the phone when he was in combat. Oh shit. I have completely the same mental diagnoses except OCD. Yeah, no, I don't recommend getting any more. Found your channel like a couple months ago, and now I've listened to almost every story you've done. Haha, let's go, baby. Make sure to give these videos likes and comments, too. We want to get comments on it. Oh, I forgot I can heart it, too. Shoot. I'm not diagnosed with autism, but I've gotten 291 on the RADS test. I forgot what I got on that, but yeah, I think that's pretty high, isn't it? I think that's autism, right? I got tested, but turns out I'm not. Okay. I have the tism and highly suspect that I have ADHD. You probably do. I think you do. I won't really bother getting diagnosed since there's really no benefit to getting diagnosis late. Yeah, there really isn't. Like if you find out, you're like, oh shit, well now I have autism, but I don't even know if I would tell people, honestly. People would treat me differently, I think. Because I had this one coworker I worked with at Wendy's, and I had no idea she had autism until she said it. And like it kind of made me view her differently. Not like in a bad way or anything, but it's just like she didn't have to say that, you know. She didn't have to like go out and be like, yes, I have autism. But you know, because I didn't know she had it. And I remember she said it in front of other people too. I knew she told me before, and then like months later she told everybody. She's like, it's my autism. And then everyone's like, what, you have autism? Like there's just such a like, but that was back in the day though, before, you know, autism really became like a meme. Because now it's like cool to have it, you know. Now it's cool. He had way more videos. His shit got deleted like 4 months ago. I didn't actually. All my videos are up there. I actually got 2 videos deleted. The 2 videos that were responsible for my termination. Those were the only ones. So I have the same amount of videos pretty much. I had a counselor say once, I wish I could prescribe a friend. Oh, that's kind of sad. Yeah. I suspect I have POTS and schizophrenia. Yeah, POTS I hear has been there. I saw an article the other day that POTS has been increasing in diagnosis. So yeah, I've been hearing voices since 10. You know, you probably do have schizophrenia then. My dad served in Iraq from 2002 to 2009. Shout out your dad. Shout out your dad. I'm a head out, bro. I'm so tired. I enjoyed the live though, bro. Thanks. You're welcome. Also, I'm still gonna hold a grudge towards you for showing me that sounding place, but it's not gonna be you're not gonna be a serious one. It'll disappear in a week, but I'll hold that grudge for a week. Hi, I'm using mushrooms every other day. I think you want to slow down on that. I think that's what caused me to have a bad trips on them. Yeah, I relapsed on kratom a couple days ago. Oh, dude, that sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, relapsing is just not. It's so sad. So sad. I've always hated DXM. I don't know why. Well, I have reasons to hate it now. But if you guys weren't on here previously, I went into. I'll probably split up this live, and I'll probably upload my full DXM story on my second channel, maybe on my main one. I don't know. We'll see. Well, it depends how it goes. But I talked about that, so be on the lookout for that. It'll be uploaded for sure to some channel. But since I'm already uploading a DXM story, it comes out in 2.5 hours. There's a DXM, the most disturbing DXM story I've ever read. It's going to be on my main channel at 5 o'clock Eastern Time, 5 p.m. If you guys missed that. I've been struggling with kratom as well. Yeah, no, kratom is hard to get off of, dude. My blood pressure has never been a problem until I had panic attacks when I did DXM. Yeah. Dang, I got the diagnosis peer-reviewed from Trip Pookie. I tell everyone too. I guess it's something you want to say. I mean, it's kind of interesting. Like, I feel like if I told someone I had autism, I'd get anxious because I would just imagine them saying, "I knew it." You know, I don't want people to say I knew it. You know, 'cause someone you weren't the only person to tell me that they think I have autism, but there's this one guy that I don't like that said it. That's why I never wanted to get diagnosed with it because I just didn't like that guy. But he said the first time he met me, he thought I did, and that was when I was like 15 years old. So, yeah. On lunch break, love your videos. Thank you for putting in the time and effort to create this content. Yeah, no problem, dude. Enjoy your lunch. I never understood the hype from Kratom. The shit tastes like extremely dirty river, and the effects for me are puking and very mild euphoria. Yeah, puking and mild euphoria is not that worth it, you know. But I never drank it. I always took the capsules or extract. Yeah, so I can never drink the powder straight up in water. That just doesn't sound fun. ADHD, though, is definitely helpful to get diagnosis as opposed to autism where there is not much they can do. Yeah, there really isn't. You just be like, okay, you have autism. Have a good day. R/butt sharpies. Oh, God. Yeah, no, someone recommended going on r/sounding before, and I did not know what it was at the time until I saw it, and I was like, okay, well, fuck you. All right, I'm kind of interested in what this one is, honestly. Oh boy, she fit 3 of them in there. No, there's 4. How the hell do you fit 4 Sharpies in an ass? Oh my god, dude! Wait, I can't show this on screen because that would just be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 Sharpies they fit in here. 14 Sharpies. Guess what? I'm joining this live. I'm not, or this Reddit thread. I am joining the Reddit thread. This one's not as bad. The other one was bad. This one, I can look at a woman putting Sharpies in her ass. That's not going to affect me as much as what the other one was. Wait, what's your second channel? My second channel is just the Trip Keeper. So go subscribe to it. I upload, you'd probably like this. If you like my lives, you guys would like the second channel because it's mostly just ramblings and stuff. I read some trip reports on there too, but I give my opinion on it. And I also do other fun videos. Like I made a video on the antidepressant medication that just came out called Auvelity that has bupropion and dextromethorphan in it. 105 milligrams of bupropion and then 45 milligrams of dextromethorphan. It's a 30-minute video, really interesting to learn about. I read there was some experience reports in it, side effects, whatever. And yeah, it was a very fun video to do. I might do another one on another medication. That might be pretty fun. Exua, I think. Gepirone. Let's see if there's anything on Reddit for it. Doopa-da-boop, doopa-da-boop, doopa-da-boop-da-boop-da-boop. Okay, yeah, I might do a video on that pretty soon. Gepirone. Does it have euphoria for it? 5 patients developed symptoms of euphoria. Okay. Am I a robot? Nope. ScienceDirect.com. This might be interesting to read. Okay, I might save this, guys. That's gonna be my next video after the DXM thing. I'm gonna split up my DXM story that I did off the top of my head for my experience. So yeah, might do it on Exua Gepirone. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Gepirone, Gepirone, maybe. Let's see if there's pronunciation for it online. Or pronunciation. I always say pronunciation. It's pronunciation. I already clicked on it. How to pronounce Gepirone.
Gepirone.
See, I can't take these ones seriously because it's a radio TTS voice. Oh, let's see here. This is actually a video.
Your father knows about saving money. Everything I'm wearing, I've had since boot camp. And I just saved on my card.
Come on.
Welcome from ChemHelp ASAP. This video describes the recently
Ooh, I'll subscribe to this channel.
Gepirone, sold under the
Gepirone, okay.
This video
Exua and Gepirone. Gepirone, Exua. So I got to remember that. Oh, wait, let me just save this page. For major depressive disorder. So yeah, if you got major depression. Ah, fuck, I got off that other page. Son of a cock-a-doodle-doo. Let me get back on that. Sorry, guys. Okay, here we go. All right, let me bookmark it so I don't lose it. And get off that butt Sharpies page. Okay, now we're coming back to the live. Hi, Trip Keeper. I was gone for an hour. I went to church. Shout out church. I haven't been to church in such a long time. My ex-boyfriend was the first one who asked if I had autism. Funny enough, I don't know if he was serious or joking at the time. Someone fit 24. Oh my God, dude, that's insane. I kind of want to see that. So you guys are on these pages. This is funny. Like, I'm just learning about these. It's something that's very interesting to know about. Have you ever seen shadow people? I see stuff out the corner of my eyes. Like, I see, hallucinations. Like, I see, like, an object will be like an inanimate object, but I'll see it like as a person, and then it'll just disappear, or it won't disappear, but it'll turn into the object that it really is. But I don't think I've ever seen shadow people, though. I don't think I've ever seen it. I only see them in my peripheral vision, though. Yeah, that's about what I'm seeing it too. But I sometimes see it in my normal direct vision. My friend's been taking Auvelity. How is he? Can you answer to see how he's been liking it? Does he like it or does he not like it? What's his opinion on it? I gotta piss so badly and I can't sleep. Although I start my new job tomorrow. Well, go to the bathroom. We'll still be here for a little bit longer, probably till I don't know when. I was supposed to go grocery shopping today, but I'll just go tomorrow. Fuck it. It's Labor Day tomorrow. I'm off. And I need to have I need to have my groceries not expire by the end of the week anyway. So later I go, the better. I've like finally caught up, dude. I finally caught up to all your comments, dude. This is insane. This has been a really, really good, engaging live. This is what I want every time. It would be nice to get this. That would be really cool. But sometimes you can't because, other people are fucking not on. Take care, buddy. Oh, yeah. You too. Nah, I'm in a match, so I can't piss now. Just go in a bottle or a bucket, Why not? Why not do that? I also bought some movies yesterday. Let me share with you which ones I bought. I bought Modern Times from Charlie Chaplin. I've always wanted to see this movie. One of the happiest and most lighthearted of the Chaplin pictures. Yeah, what does this have on IMDb? It probably has at least like a 8.3 or some shit. 8.5. So that's a really good score. Holy crap. It has 263,000 ratings. Yeah, I've always wanted to see I saw one Charles Chaplin movie. I forgot which one I saw though, but yeah. I like the WKK sketches about him because they make him seem like he's Hitler. Because were they good friends or something? I don't know. And then I got the movie Audition, a film by Takashi Miike. Is it Mike? And there's two I's, Miike. I feel like it's Miike. One of the year's best films, brilliant, unforgettable, dazzling, razor-sharp wit. What must have been like to see Psycho's shower scene back in 1960. Oh boy. This is the unrated director's cut too. Oh shit. Yeah, I've always wanted to see this movie. It's a Japanese horror film. The most shocking fright since the punchline of Carrie. Outstanding, unforgettable from Empire. A total freak out that will slow burn itself into your brain. Prepare to feel creepy. Yeah, I'm probably going to watch this pretty soon. Probably tonight. This film is unrated and contains graphic violence. I'm excited to see the graphic violence. I am excited to see it. This is a pretty good time for Europe and NA viewers. Yeah, I figured that it's probably a good time because usually I do these like at 6 o'clock at night, so that's like 11 o'clock for European viewers. Yeah, she's been liking the Auvelity. It's helping her focus. She only takes half the prescribed dose each day. Okay, that's good. Got to go to work, but I'll be in the next live. Bye bye. All right, see you later. Driving using your phone is a bad idea. YouTube live chat and driving good combo. Yeah, no. I don't recommend that, guys, but, I can't stop you guys from doing whatever you want. Then I bought VHS 2. You guys ever see? I love the VHS series. I still haven't seen the newer ones, but I've seen up to, I think I've seen up to Viral. I've seen, or is 3 Viral? Is that what it's called? Or is that a separate one? Is it just VHS? Okay, so VHS Viral is number 3. So I've seen up all 3 of them. VHS 4. They've come out with quite a bit of them now. Is it on YouTube? Can I watch it on YouTube TV? Oh no, darn it! I was able to watch Logan on YouTube TV. I should get Shutter. How much does Shutter cost? I want to watch these VHS films, dude. I plan starting at $5.99 a month. That's not bad. I know there's not that many good movies on there though. Like once you get past VHS Viral and everything. But or not Viral, just the new VHS 1994. All VHS movies in order. Let's see. VHS 2 is the best one, though, in my opinion. I think VHS 2 is the most well-made one. Okay, so there's a 85, there's a 94, 99, and 85. So there's 3 that I need to fucking see. Jeez. VHS 2 has a 6 out of 10 on IMDb. Did I rate it on IMDb? I should. Give it a 10. Dude, the fucking, what's it called? The one movie in there. Oh, I'm not even signed in, that's why. I probably rated it then. Oh, I got off my page. Fuck you. VHS 2. Remember that song VHS Sex by Comtrues? VHS Sex. VHS Sex. I still didn't rate it. Okay. Well, I'm going to rate it a 10 out of 10. I forgot the name of the one, the best fucking VHS 2. Oh, Safe Haven is the one it's called. Yeah, dude. I love that one. That one is one of the best short horror films of all time, dude. It is so good. It's about, if you guys haven't seen VHS 2 or any of the VHS movies, that is the best one out of the whole series, in my opinion. It involves these people that are making a documentary for this cult place, and basically they create the Antichrist, and it births out of the woman's body, and yeah, no, it's fucking insane, that one. But all the ones in VHS 2 are pretty good, except the first one. The first one is, the first movie in VHS 2 is not that good, but it's okay still. The zombie one is pretty comical, but it's still pretty scary to think about just being transformed into a zombie for the rest of your life. And then the alien one I really like. That's my second favorite one. But VHS, the original VHS, the first one, the first ever movie in the first movie, that one is really good. VHS first tape. What's it called? Darn it. Yeah, I forgot. It has the gargoyle woman. I forgot the name of it. Damn it. VHS movie order. Let's see here. Can I like just find out what it's called? Why does it have to be so hard to find it? Amateur Night. That's what it's called. Amateur Night. Oh, there's a spin-off film too? Shit, maybe I should watch that. It's called Siren. If you guys haven't seen the VHS movies, I at least recommend the first two, but the third one I can't recommend because I didn't really like that one. I thought the one where they switched alternate realities, that one was pretty good. So Siren has a 5.3 out of 10, so maybe I shouldn't watch it, but yeah. So I still need to see three of them. It's one of my favorite series. I haven't seen three of the movies, but yeah, I love VHS. I love that series so much, dude. Oh my god, VHS 2 is great. Um, but yeah, is everyone still on here?
Whatever you do.
Yeah, shut up. Whatever you do, use America's #1 tool store at Harbor Freight. Okay, I guess I will. Okay, so no one's putting in the chat anything. I'm surprised. Okay, so I got that. I guess people are just listening. I don't know. And then I also bought Citizen Kane, but see, me and my friend like to get nice cases for movies, and this was a really nice case. It was only $6, so I had to get it. But yeah, no. The battle over Citizen Kane? What the hell is that? An inside look at the biggest Hollywood drama. Oh shit. Okay, so it's a behind the scenes. Okay, you guys are still there. I was wondering because I was talking for a while about VHS and I didn't get anything. No one was saying anything. So I'll probably, since it's starting to slow down, I'll probably get off probably around 3 o'clock, make it a 3-hour live stream. But if it continues on, I'll stay on. I don't care. I don't care. So yeah, those are the movies I bought. Audition was $12. It's a very rare film. A film I want to find online is Irreversible. I need to get that. I need to see that. But there's Audition is a movie I really want to see because I hear it's really disturbing. So, yeah. And then VHS 2, of course, Citizen Kane in the Modern Times. I don't really like Citizen Kane when I watched it for my movie class. Well, it wasn't movie class. It was an interactive media class, and we watched movies in it a lot. We watched Citizen Kane. I was so bored during it, but I feel like if I have a better appreciation for movies now, I could watch it again. And funny thing was, they showed me, my teacher showed us Blade Runner for the first time, and I thought it was boring when I first watched it. But I watched it a second time. I gave it a second chance, and it became one of my favorite movies. It's in my top 10. Blade Runner's in my top 10 movies. I love Blade Runner. The Blade Runner 2049 is really good too. That's like a perfect. That might be the best prequel sequel movie ever, like series franchise. Like for any movies that have just two movies, that might be the best one. It's just a 1-2 punch, dude. You get a great first movie, and then you get a great second movie. You watch Terrifier 1 or 2? I've seen both. I can't wait for Terrifier 3. I love the Terrifier movies. I love Art the Clown. I think they're going to be fun. I just know there's going to be, it's going to be hard to top that one scene in Terrifier 2 where he just kept on going on the girl, and then, that scene was so, I remember watching it again and again just as I couldn't believe what I was watching. And in the theaters, I was like, dude, this scene is still going on. Like she's chopping off her arms, cut off her scalp, and then he brings bleach and salt. Oh my god, dude, that scene got me good. And then she was still alive when her mom came in. She's like, Mom. But yeah, no, that scene was actually a pretty, disturbing scene, I would say. Some of the effects in Terrifier, they don't look real, but I just like practical effects better because, it looks like you can actually feel it. You can feel like with CGI. CGI is terrible when people all use CGI. Like that's why the Thing remake didn't work out because of the CGI. Although they were going to use practical effects, I think they used practical effects and then they changed it for some reason. But the Thing from 1982, the reason that movie is so good is because the practical effects are just so crazy that you're going to have to enjoy it. But yeah, yippee. Trip Boy, when are you going to show your face on stream? Never. I got to keep my privacy. Blade Runner is fucking amazing. Yeah, Blade Runner is fucking amazing. I love the set design for it with the buildings that they had. It was really cool. It was like a miniature set. That's kind of how they did it back in the day. It's cool how they did practical effects with Alien and Star Wars as well. Like I don't really like Star Wars that much, but I give credit for its special effects. We're a podcast with Vivek Bin. Uh, he's just been busy. And the only times it's kind of hard to plan it, but we're doing one Tuesday on his channel, so be on the lookout for that, guys. On Tuesday at 5 o'clock Eastern time. So for my European viewers, that'll be at 10. Have you watched Interstellar? Yes, I have. I've seen it a couple times now. I actually like that movie a lot. It's not the best Christopher Nolan movie. I think The Dark Knight will always be my favorite Christopher Nolan movie. It's one of my greatest films of all time. I think it's top 20 in my top 50. Favorite action movies. Let me see here. I can actually go on my top 50 list on my Trip Keeper page. The greatest films. If you guys want to see what my greatest films are, go watch top 50 greatest films of all time. It actually has 1.5 thousand views for a video that doesn't involve drug. It's actually a pretty good score, or a pretty good view count on that shit. Let's see. Drive is probably my favorite action film. I love Drive. Would you consider Goodfellas an action movie? No, that's not. That's a drama. I guess they're all dramas, but yeah, Blade Runner I have at number 6. So my top 10 is number 10 is Young Frankenstein. Love Young Frankenstein. Number 9 is number 9 is Come and See, or that might be the best action movie. That's a war movie from Belarus. It's very realistic. If you guys want to see a really realistic war movie that's fucking traumatizing, especially one scene in the middle of the movie that just stuck in my brain forever. It will be always stuck there. There's a scene in there and it's just, oh my God. But the ending is kind of like, it's the last act, not the ending. The last act, the third act, is very traumatizing for some people. Not for me, but people find it really, traumatizing, especially people who have lived through it. Well, people that remember their family members because they didn't live through that. But yeah, no, if you're really sensitive towards like Nazis and Jewish people getting tortured, don't watch it. But yeah, no, it's one of my favorite movies. It's my top 10. I saw it last year. And the cinematography is really good. And also, if you watch it, you got to watch it with headphones on, because you will hear, basically, you follow this boy who wants to join the war. He's so excited. He finds a gun and he joins the war, and he's really excited to do it. By the end of the movie, he's just like fucked. He's like he's not the same. He's traumatized for life. He's basically dead inside. But you basically follow him the whole time, and you hear what he hears. So when they drop a bomb from these helicopters, these planes, not helicopters, the planes, when the bomb drops, you hear, and as the noise of the blocked out eardrums, like that like static sound in your ear when something loud happens or something, that you hear it in the movie. And that's why I recommend watching it with headphones on, because it's such an immersive experience watching that movie. It's like so amazing. The stuff they pulled off with it. They killed real animals in the movie. Like, it's fucked. It's on YouTube too, so you don't have to pay for it. There's also another movie I want to watch that's about war. It's called Threads. That's supposed to be really disturbing, so I need to see that. But the next movie, number 8, is Drive. That's probably my favorite action movie. I love Drive. That was the movie that got me into movies. Number 7 is Little Miss Sunshine. That was one of my favorite movies growing up, and it's still even better to this day when I watch it. Number 6, Blade Runner, of course. I guess that's the action movie. So Blade Runner and Drive are probably my favorite action movies. Number 5 is Coraline. How could you not like Coraline? Coraline is one of the greatest movies of all time, dude. It's so amazing. Number 4 is The Shining. The Shining, I mean, Jack Nicholson's performance, and Shelley Duvall, shout out Shelley Duvall, rest in peace. She just died recently. She gave a hell of a performance. Now, Stanley Kubrick definitely abused the fuck out of her, but was it worth it? I can't really say, because the movie was great, but like a woman's mental health, like that's more important than a movie being good. But she did it. She fucking went through it. She suffered, and it ended up being one of the greatest movies of all time. And I love the gold ballroom scenes. Those are the best scenes in the whole fucking movie. I love those. Number 3, I put The Thing. I love The Thing. I was talking about before with the practical effects. I just love the isolation. I just love psychological dramas. Like those are some of my favorite movies. But yeah, number two is Halloween. It's always been my favorite horror film of all time, so I had to put it at number two because horror is my favorite genre of movies to watch. And yeah, Halloween is just oh man, you can't go wrong with it during the holiday for the autumn season, dude. It just gets you so in the mood. They filmed it in Pasadena, California, but you still feel like you're in the cool autumn air of Illinois, where they said it was filmed in. Well, they where it was set in. But yeah, Halloween. Michael Myers, one of the greatest horror villains of all time. I bought a mask from him, like an actual good mask, and I'm gonna be him for Halloween this year. Like actually, I've always wanted to be Michael Myers for Halloween. I never have, but I actually have. The mask cost me $400 something dollars, but it's a really good mask. So I just need to get the overalls. That's all. And then number one is Goodfellas. I can watch this movie anytime. I can put it on, and then if it finishes, I can put it on again. That's how good I think Goodfellas is. It's nothing will ever top it, I don't think, because I've just loved it for so long. And I saw it in theaters as well when they did an anniversary for it, or I don't know if it wasn't even an anniversary. It was just a special screening night, and we got to drink Moscow Mules and shit. And we weren't even overage yet. We were under 21, and we still got to drink it. So that was a lot of fun. But yeah, that was a great movie. Love seeing that. Um, you should check out Mr. In Between. I think that's the movie I got recommended for. Oh, is it a drama series? Come and See is free on YouTube. Yes, yes, it is. Been meaning to watch the Godfather trilogy with my girlfriend for ages now. The first one is amazing. Yeah, it is. I don't like it as much as other people do, but I do enjoy it. I think I love the wedding scene. I think it's just so beautiful. But my favorite, I don't know if I like good just because there's so many more hours of shit you can watch. There's 86 hours of the show, or well, I mean, there's 86 episodes, so they're not an hour long. So they're like, it's probably like around 70 something hours, 70 to 80 hours of television that you can watch. And there's so much deep shit in The Sopranos. That's why I love The Sopranos, dude, because like, especially in later seasons, they put so much attention to detail with everything. Like everything becomes a metaphor in there, and there's so much stuff you can discover that you've never even noticed on the first, second, third rewatch. Dude, you can rewatch it 10 times and you'll still find something you miss because there's so much shit that they put into it. And with the ending, people don't like the ending. Some people who like Breaking Bad more, which I don't understand. Breaking Bad's ending is official. It's done. You know, Jesse. Oh, I'm not gonna say what it is, but say that you know what happens. I mean, they go with El Camino. Like there's a more to the story. I think Breaking Bad ending was conclusive enough. Now with Sopranos, it is not. Like there's so much. I like shows that you can talk about for a long time, and you'll never not talk about Sopranos. And they're coming out with something about The Sopranos September 7th, I think, on HBO Max. I can't wait for that. I think it's like an interview with David Chase, the creator, and all the other actors and writers on it. They're very smart people, very intelligent. It's the most intelligent TV show of all time, like for real. There's so much deep shit. If you have not watched The Sopranos yet, you need to watch it, dude. The first season is the most like a mafia movie, like a mafia TV show. But then once you get to season 2 on, it becomes more of just like a drama, a family drama. And like there's mafia stuff all the way through. Like no doubt you won't get enough of that. But there's so much other stuff in it. But like the first season is so much different than the rest. Like once you get to season 6 compared to season 1, it's a completely different TV show. It is so fucking different. And Tony, he got so big, and it's so sad because man, he could have lived and done like more Sopranos. Like the Many Saints of Newark, I only watched part of it and it was not that good. And I heard people said it was not that good, so I didn't really care to finish it. But yeah, no, yeah. But man, just in the middle, like season 3, that's I think season 3 is probably my favorite season because there's still a lot of negative stuff happens, but there's still a lot of positive. Like once you get down to season 6, season 5, it becomes really depressing, but they still make it funny. The best thing about The Sopranos is how funny it is. Like I'll be dying laughing at everything that they're saying. Like it is so funny. Like Tony Soprano, he's got a lot of charisma. He is hilarious. And then you got, of course, Paulie Walnuts, the guy. I mean, if you guys haven't seen Sopranos, you guys probably recognize Paulie Walnuts. He's a guy with the wings in his hair sprayed, wisecracks, remarks, and shit. Like he's just such a funny character. There's a scene. I'm not going to spoil it because it's just a scene from one of the later episodes. But so he's in charge of this ride the festival at the church. I forgot, Saint Elzir. Yeah, the Saint Elzir feast. And so he's in charge of the rides and shit and all the food vendors and stuff. And so the one ride, it's called The Ride. That's the name of the episode. It like breaks and a kid lost his teeth and his little nephew or something, I forgot if little Paulie, they call him in the show, but I don't know how he's related to him. He calls him. He's like, yeah, there's been an accident here at the festival. He's like, yeah, so what? And then he's like, yeah, a kid lost his teeth. And then Paulie's like, what am I, a fucking dentist? The way he delivers the line is fucking. Oh, God. That scene is so funny. But there are so many. If you guys want to, okay, what I recommend, if you guys haven't watched Sopranos, start on season 3, episode 11, called Pine Barrens. That is the funniest TV episode in history. And you don't need to watch the show to get to like know it. It doesn't involve any other storylines really except the Gloria Trillo storyline with he's basically an Italian American culture for his wife. But yeah, just watch that if you're kind of scared to get started on episode 1, because it does, it's not slow in the beginning. It's a good fast paced show. It's not like Breaking Bad is the most fast paced show ever. Like I've never seen a more fast paced show. And that's what kind of drags it down for me, because it's just there's so much happening. You don't get time to rest. Like with Sopranos, you get time to rest with the Melfi therapist sessions. Like you get to get into the psyche of what's going on through Tony Soprano's mind. And that's why I love the mix between that and his life inside the mafia, life with his family, what he's learned from therapy, if he's learned even anything. But yeah, no, it's I recommend watching Pine Barrens first. If you guys are unsure of starting it and want to maybe start on Pine Barrens. You won't need to learn anything. And then if you like it, episode 1 and the pilot. And then, yeah. So the pilot was actually supposed to be, they didn't think they were going to get it picked up. And if they didn't, they were going to make it into just like a full movie. But luckily they got it picked up because Sopranos works better as a fucking TV show, not a movie, according to Many Saints in Newark. But yeah, I went on and on with that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, we talk about Michael Myers. I love the Rob Zombie ones. Yeah, no, I like the Rob Zombie ones. I like them more than other people. Like, I think they're way better than the newer ones that came out. I think because Tyler Mane as Michael, I think he's very intimidating and scary. That's what I like about that movie. But yeah, the second one though, there's good scenes in it, but mostly I don't really like the story of it. Like, I don't like the white horse aspect to it. But if they got rid of that, it would have been a good movie, like with Michael, especially in the opening scene. That was one of the best opening scenes to a Halloween movie with the hospital. But it was a dream. So like that kind of fucking turned it down a little bit. If it was real, that would have been a lot better. I'm going to be an axolotl for Halloween. Hee hee. Yes, let's go, baby. So one of my coworkers at a different station just got an axolotl. So that's pretty cool. Mr. In Between is a TV show. Okay, yeah, maybe I should watch it. I still need to finish Sopranos. I'm on my rewatch. I can't watch any other show. Just finished watching Mindhunter on Netflix. Is that any good? Do you make any money from your videos? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But yeah, sometimes I don't make as much. Like, it's limited monetization, which means that it's a yellow money sign, which means you don't make as much. You make like a quarter of what you would make just fully monetized. So that kind of sucks. That's been happening a lot. But luckily with the streams and everything, those are fully monetized. So yeah. Okay, we've been on here for 3 hours. I'll stop talking about Mr. In Between. No, it's okay. It's okay. You could talk about it as long as you want. Any Miller highlights today? Yeah, we got one here. I didn't really finish it yet. So, The Sopranos actually is the best show I've seen. It is. It's the best show. And like I said, the reason I like it the most is because Breaking Bad, like I said, is so fast paced. You don't get a chance to get your breath, and it's conclusive. Like with The Sopranos, you can watch it, and you can just you want to keep on watching it. You know, you want to keep on watching. You want to watch analysis videos on it. Like I recommend watching Cineranter and Soprano Theories and Pure Kino. They do all these Soprano analysis videos, and then Sopranos Blueprint. I actually shout out her. She actually does a really good job with it. I like her videos. But yeah, once you watch, you get all these stuff, the things you missed, things that like you just never would have thought you would have saw in the show that you saw. Like there's things you'll pick up first rewatch or first watch, but there's a lot of things that you missed, and I'm still missing a lot of shit, dude. Like there's, especially when I watched it while I was high on the edible, dude, and on DXM, I noticed a lot more stuff from it. Like I was like, holy shit, I didn't even notice that before. But it's just such a funny, good show. But if you're like a high schooler and you're trying to watch it with your parents, I don't recommend it because there's so many boobs in it. Like I've never seen so many boobs in a TV show. There's a lot of sex scenes, a lot of graphic violence in it. So it has a bunch of crap. Tony Soprano was the first anti-hero. Like Walter White, he was just pure evil. Like he didn't have any, positive things. I almost said positive side effects, positive attributes about him. But well, he did at the beginning. Like he was just a sad, depressed man who had cancer. But then he just became just purely evil, and like there's no remorse for him. But Tony, he has a little he has empathy for like animals and little babies and stuff. But like for people, no, he doesn't have empathy for people at all. But like little babies and animals, like he has empathy for, which is what makes it different. For him compared to Walter White, because Tony has a little bit of a human conscience in there. So Walter White is just completely sociopathic and gone. Now, Tony is sociopathic. He's a sociopath, but he is, compared to Walter White, it's not as bad. And so it's hard to root for him. It's hard to because with Tony, you root for him a little bit until like he gets really depraved in season 6 where he can't, he just like he's gone completely. He's gone into gambling. Like season 6, Tony Soprano is way different than the beginning. Like season 1, he's still a cheater, still kills, but he has that. He's more with his family more often, and he just cares more. It seems like. But yeah, Oz and The Wire are great. I still need to watch The Wire. I need to watch that next. I really do. I've seen the part of the first episode, but I was getting I wouldn't say I was getting bored with it, but I just wasn't ready to watch it, I don't think. And I also got bored with Better Call Saul. I did not really enjoy Better Call Saul when I watched it. I was just skipping through. I was like, oh, I don't know if I can watch this. Have you ever watched No Country for Old Men? I have. I like that movie a lot. I think it's a good movie. Not in my top 50, but, I always say, if you want to make a list for movies, make a top 50 list, and you'll see that there's going to be movies that you want to put in there that you can't because there's so many good movies that you've seen. So just because it's not my top 50 does not mean I'm not a fan of it. I love that movie. Hold on, my pharmacy is calling me. Hello? It's refill reminder, but I don't need the refills. So yeah. Y'all, I'm watching this from Tasmania, and y'all American. Aren't y'all American? Yeah, most of us are. There's people from different countries here as well, though. No, I love Mr. White, and I hate Skylar. Well, Skylar, I hated when she was with Ted Beneke. That's the part I hated with. That's when she became the most disliked character for me. But then she kind of got better a little bit as the show went on. But yeah, no, Mr. White, you still got to root for Walter White, but Jesse is definitely my favorite character from the show. I love Jesse. I think he's just full of innocence. He just got involved with the wrong people. Bro, my analysis deep dive shows BoJack Horseman. When I rewatch it, usually means my mental health is low. LMFAO. Sometimes that could be a comfort show, As it comes to Walter White, while I'm pretty sure meth doesn't have any positive effects either, like dealer. Yeah, no. Better Call Saul for first two seasons boring. After that, it gets better. Yeah, that's what I've heard. So that's why I kind of want to finish it. But yeah, I'm Skylar White, yo. Meth bitch. Donnie Darko always gonna be my favorite movie. Yeah, that's a good. I saw that. I saw that a long time ago, but I remember I enjoyed it. I remember I enjoyed it. It was definitely a good movie. Definitely a good movie. Doopida boopida boopida boop. Doopida boopida boop. Shoobida bingada boppida boop. Fuckada boppida beep. So yeah, you guys want me to make a video on Gepperone? I will gladly make it. I'm going to do it regardless. I don't care. If you're into true crime, for sure watch Mindhunter. All right, let me look it up and see. Oh, it's only 2 seasons. Okay. Well, that gives me a better, well, it has 8.6 out of 10. That's pretty good. Maybe I'll watch it. Maybe I'll watch it, guys. I also watched True Detective, the first couple episodes. That I really enjoyed that. I just haven't been back on it yet, but I really enjoyed True Detective. I thought what I saw was really good so far. I like Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson. I think they're good actors, so that helped a lot. Let me put on Netflix so I don't forget about it. I might actually watch it. I need to see. There's so many things I need to watch. I need to watch Audition soon. I mean, I have it physically here, so. How many? I'm gonna see how many episodes there are.
January 1974.
I don't even want to get the trailer for it. I don't even want to see what it's about. Okay, so there's 19 episodes. That's not bad at all. I can watch that in like a day. My comfort movie is Saw. I got that Sawtism. That's a good one. Yeah, no, that's autism makes you watch Saw when it's a comfort movie. No, I mean, horror movies can be comforting. I think it's just being in the comfort of your own home and not experiencing it like you're like, oh, that person's getting sawed in half, but at least I'm here enjoying my fucking Miller High Life and I get to watch that while they're dying. What's your favorite cigarette? My favorite cigarette was, oh God, what was it called? I had a friend tell me the other day. Oh, they were trying to offer me. Nope. I wonder if I can go back up. God, what was it called? Okay, so I sent my friend the water filter. They said, I know about it already. That was a year ago. They have a better filter now. It's a Brita Elite filters, which is what I get now. So he already knew about it. I said, okay, haha, I got scared for you for a bit. Let's see here. Can I even go up? Damn. What was the cigarette called again? I'll answer you guys back there once I get get this message response. Fuck, why did I forgot? It's not American Spirit. It's not American Spirit. It's all about catching the killers. Yeah, I'll be interested in it. Don't worry. I mean, if it has an 8.6 out of 10, like I'm for sure gonna like it. I also want to see Haunting on Hill House. I think it's called The Haunting of Hill House. That has a high score as well. There's only 1 season, so it has an 8.5 out of 10. I go by IMDb scores. If they're good, like if a movie has like over a 6.5, I'll give it a chance. But there's movies that I enjoy that are lower than that, so it's not always going to be the case. But to start off a movie, it's going to be like at least that, because 6.5 is a pretty good score, I'd say. Did you stop smoking the cigarettes you had? I still have them. But no, I have not stopped. I smoked one in the morning this morning, and it was actually, dude, I got so buzzed. I got so fucking buzzed. But yeah, they'll be temporary. They'll be temporary. I loved Golden Americans back in 2009, Sigs. Never heard of them. Never heard of them. I still don't trust Brita. Well, sometimes, hey, you got to go with how your gut feels. Maybe I should just search up what the fuck the cigarette is called. Cigarette with... Oh, okay, I remember now. I didn't even see it, but Lucky Strikes. Those were my favorite. Those, we would smoke those in New Orleans. And, yeah, we would smoke a lot of those. That's the ones I wanted to buy. I forgot the name. Never mind. Lucky Strikes. Yeah. Those are really cool. If I get more cigarettes, I'm going to have to buy Lucky Strikes. Oh, now he sent me a chat. Too late. I already found it. What story have you told that stuck with you the most, or told on that? Probably the Gacid story, the nitrous oxide and acid story. That one always sticks with me. The meth one where they were oozing black liquids from their bodies. That I never understood that. I don't even know if that was a hallucination or not, but dude, that's crazy. That was one of the craziest trip reports ever. The one where they're in Woodward Park or something on Datura, that one got me. I think it's called Woodward Park or Woodland Park or something in California. The Absolute Horror of Huffing Gasoline, that was a great story to read because that was really disturbing. But yeah. Haley Davies. I don't know who Haley Davies is. Let me look it up. Ooh, she's got 1.1 million followers on Instagram. Okay, she's got big boobs. Are they real though? Because if they're not real, I don't like them. I don't like stripper boobs. I think the ones that don't move, like, it just looks gross to me. They got to be jiggly. Boobs have to be jiggly. If they're not, then they're not going to look good. So if you don't have boobs, like, it's better off just not having tits compared to just having stripper tits, because it just looks so bad. Unless you have a really great surgeon like Kylie Jenner, who obviously has like the best surgeon of all time. She can afford it. Unless you're like that, then, I don't recommend getting plastic surgery. But if you got that, then okay. But like people who want bigger boobs, I think boob size doesn't really matter. It's about the ass, really. If you got a big ass, or like at least a decent size ass, that'll work out enough for me. That's all that matters. Is that too personal or no? I don't know, guys. I've been on here for 3 hours and 18 minutes, guys. I still haven't gone to the bathroom yet. Gonna drink my water. Yes, name Miller High Life today. We got it. We got it right here. I do want to watch that Mindhunter show though. Now I think it seems pretty interesting. I like how it's only 19 episodes. That makes me want to watch it. But that Haunting of Hill House, excuse me. Need to see that. Ooh, Carla Gugino is in it, or Gugino, however you pronounce her name. I like her. She's pretty. She's a pretty woman. Pretty woman. Walking down the street. Pretty woman. The kind I like to meet. Pretty woman. I don't believe you. You're not the truth. Don't look as good as you. So, her father's name is Carl Gugino. And her name is Carla Gugino. That's interesting. Amen to that. Amen to that, baby. I agree. Were you agreeing with what I was saying about women? How's the mail carrier life? It's going good. I had to take off this whole week. But other than that, it's been going pretty fucking good when I had to go to the hospital. But yeah. No, I'll be back at work Tuesday. So... yeah, I'll be back at work Tuesday, and then the rest of the week. How long you been posting these videos for, bro? At least a year, surely. Well, I guess it is at least a year. It's been since 2019, and so if you guys actually look at the dates of the first trip report video I did, the terrifying Datura trips or whatever. whatever it was fucking called, in March 2019, you'll see that it was before the Tales from the Trip on the Comedy Central. You'll see that. It was like a couple weeks before. So I was first in this. So luckily I haven't gotten that comment in a while about me copying them, but like when I did, I would get pissed off because I wasn't. Like I was just purely reading trip reports, and I did it first. So yeah, no, I was first in 2019, and they did it like seriously like a couple weeks after me. But yeah, no, the name is just such a good name for a drug channel, you know. So it's just like it makes a lot of sense. And I got it from Tales from the Crypt as well. That's why I'm the Trip Keeper, because the Crypt Keeper. So like that's some lore. I remember watching Shrouded Hands Drug Story years ago. Yeah, no, he did the first Datura video, I think, or like one of them. It was the most popular one. I think if you search up Datura, it'll. Oops. I wonder what's going to come up if I type in Datura. Let's see here. I'm sure Shrouded Hand comes up first. Yep, 5 terrifying Datura trip stories. Then Vivex, and then the Ultimate Iceberg. What the hell? Okay, there's mine. Datura trip reports. Damn. They don't even show mine on the page anymore. What the hell is this shit? That is some bullshit. Okay, there's mine all the way down here. Datura, and then you search Tales from the Trip, comes up. Yep. Okay, let's see what comes up when you search in Huffing Gasoline. Oh, Huffing Gasoline Tales from the Trip is the first thing that comes up. That's pretty cool. I like doing this sometimes, just seeing. Okay, so that absolute horror. Oh, so I'm almost at 1 million. Can we get 11,000 more views on that shit? That would be so cool to have a video with 1 million views. That would be crazy. It is so pretty outside today. Not by me. It's a little cloudy. I'm not a big fan of gloomy, cloudy days. Like I like being home for it for sure. You got the best stories easily. Usually they're same stories over and over. Thank you. I appreciate it. I try to find some good stories to read that don't sound the same. That's why I don't like reading acid stories or shroom stories, because they tend to sound the same over and over. What do you think about the galaxy gas epidemic? I actually want to make a video on that. I want to see if there's any reports, experience, because I will do a video on that next. Yeah, no, it's dangerous. It is dangerous. Where's Ozzy at? I hear something. I hear some noise. Beware of galaxy gas. Oh, it was deleted. No. Fucking hell, mate. Oh, man. So what's in galaxy gas? I know it's nitrous oxide, but what else? I might not be able to do a video on it. I don't know. 615 grams of nitrous oxide. Oh, so you can buy them on Amazon? Oh, God. What are the reviews? They got 5 out of 5. Damn. That one has a 3.7. Yeah, no. But apparently they have other stuff in it. Galaxy gas horror story. Let's see what comes up for that. Yeah, I don't know how much kid dies on galaxy gas. Oh shit. Maybe I can make a video on that. Lil T Man, I don't know who that is, but shit. There could be a possibility. Be on the lookout for that. I will see. Now that I got my Vyvanse, I can actually like write a script. But yeah. Where you usually get your stories from? Um, Arrowid or Reddit mostly, but then I also get them from Drugs Forum, Blue Light, and then other threads and shit. Like there's so many that you can get in on. I used to listen to the Terror Shrouded Hand video in 2019 after my car accident. It was the only thing that helped me sleep, and then eventually stumbled across your channel. Yeah, and I think that's where most people came from. Currently drinking Starbucks Double Shot Energy. Hell yeah. Nitrous oxide seems like it's becoming more popular, especially with the Kanye situation. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, no, that's probably he's a terrible influence. Terrible, terrible influence. Did you ever take the stuff you make videos on? I mean, only some. You know, stuff like weed and Morning Glory and Adderall, Vyvanse. You know, some. Not nothing strong like a meth or anything. You know, nothing like that. Yo, is nutmeg a myth or can it actually work? You have to do like the actual nutmeg instead of like the powder. That's what I've heard, but I don't wouldn't recommend it because it's a very stupid high. It's a deliriant, so it has myristicin in it. I think that's how you pronounce it, myristicin. That's the chemical. But yeah, no, I don't recommend it because your mouth is gonna get dry. You're gonna go delirious, and there's gonna be no fun in it. Galaxy gas is crazy popular now. I know, that's why I kind of want to do a video on it. It might just revive this channel going down. But yeah. Have you ever read a positive deter trip report? Yes, I have. And what really wasn't positive though, because to me, what they said, what the experience was, it was just like, I don't know, it sounded negative, but they viewed it as a positive story, if that makes sense. In Seinfeld, Newman never worked in the rain. Well, I wish I wouldn't work in the rain. I don't mind working in like in the fucking like drizzle, but when it's pouring rain and you're delivering mail, that's the worst. That is the worst of it, dude. Like it is just so the mail gets all soggy. You're all wet. Your underwear is wet. Your socks are wet. Your shoes are wet. Everything is just wet, and you just feel gross. And yeah. Nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Nutmeg is rough. Yes, yes it is. Bro, my power keeps going out. Uh-oh. Why is it going out? How are you still on this live? Oh, do you have data or something? All right, guys. I think we might have to end it here, guys. It was a nice long talk. We got through a lot of shit. I'm going to upload that DXM shit. So the DXM video, the most disturbing DXM story on the internet, will be available in an hour and a half. And the DXM video my recollection of my story on it will be going on there. Sorry if you just came on. Yeah, no, I've been on here for 3.5 hours, so you can listen to it again. But yeah, I'll be back on live. Like I said, I'll be on Vivek's channel on Tuesday. We're doing a Trip Sitters podcast, episode 16. And yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I literally, right as I was ending, you commented. So I'll shout out Malik Jackson there. You can go home with that. You can at least say he got shout out. Shout out Malik Jackson. You know, shout out Malik Jackson. Now you can snip that. Keep it as a ringtone or something. Every time you get a text message, you could be like, you know, shout out Malik Jackson. But yeah, no. So what we're doing, 5:00, 5 Eastern time, 5 p.m. Eastern time, the most disturbing DXM story on my channel or on the internet or whatever, forgot. And then I will be snipping out a clip from this stream, and I'll be, if in case you missed it, where I talked about my DXM experience, and that'll definitely be on the second channel, I'd say. And then Tuesday, Trip Sitters podcast with Vivek on Vivek's channel. Hopefully, I will think about doing a Galaxy Gas video. I think that might be next. We might do that shit next, and it might be a fun time. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah. Hope you all have a wonderful day, wonderful night, and watch the video. Also, like I said, If you're still here from the beginning, if you comment on my video, a nice comment or saying you're from the live, and give a comment, I will heart it. I will heart your comment, and I promise. So just leave a very nice comment, and I will heart it. Do not say 4 seconds ago 0 views is crazy, bro. Do not say something like that, or else I will delete your comment. Honestly, no, I probably won't delete it because you need that engagement, but I just don't like those comments at all. But yeah, so hope you all have a wonderful day, guys. Stay